kind of recap again a little bit about what last session was. You guys trading in the spike. Yep, for um, basically for the Sultana's favor, and so she said she would, she was gonna have her people, basically like her archivists and such, look into information for you guys. And also, she gave you 2 wishes that you could trade in at a later point. I think she even gave you a thing that you can use to potentially call her, like summon her to you to do that. But
friendship ring,
kind of like a friendship ring, yeah. But she it might have actually even just been that. But she did say something like, she'll try to come if you try to like do it on short notice, but she might not be able to come right away. So be careful about that too. But if you let her know beforehand, you can potentially use those in combat even or something like that. So
Yeah.
man, if only we had a big combat coming up that we could really use some wishes in.
If only,
yeah,
like,
I don't know, it could
we
happen.
need to go start shit with a god or ex-god.
Gods are tough. Maybe just a demon lord.
Okay.
So you did that, and then you guys also went and recruited Philippe to help you guys find, because that was one of the information. I can't remember. I don't know if she's the one that gave it to you. I think this was or Upatari gave it to you, but he told you. Or maybe it was her. I don't remember. One of them told you, gave this information that they'd found out, like, that's where this cult's headquarters was. Basically, this is that cult that was like trying to. You guys fought like forever ago, and he said like basically the avatar of the of Declosar is there, and if you kill him, it will weaken him for a while. So
Okay.
naturally, since you guys are going to be fighting him, it makes sense to go fight his avatar, kill him, and weaken Declosar, which will have a mechanical benefit that I've already determined. Like I said, I have a rough draft of the character sheet.
And we just have to fight Declosar before the Avatar becomes reincarnated, and instead of Air Nation is the Earth Nation.
Something like that.
So you guys are about to go, kind of in the Kadira. You're kind of exiting out of Kadira into like the deeper parts of the Kelish Empire, which is out in the deserts of the Kelish Empire. That's where this cult's located. And I think you guys got some information about like what to expect. Like, that it's let's see. I think the rumors you heard so far about it are that obviously there's gnolls. Most of the people there are gnolls, and that they're like a bunch of human trafficking going on. There's gnoll slavery stuff going on there too.
They're my favorite humanoid, human race.
Yeah. And you also know that I think you guys heard as well that they're that like people that have traveled like near the area reported that there's kind of like this strange like howls kind of coming from it that are like different from the normal kind of hyena laugh that you would normally hear, or like from like a gnoll settlement like that. It sounded more more like a howl, I guess. And I think you guys were on your way. You guys had began your journey there. I think you guys left Philippe. I can't remember. Did Philippe come with you guys, or did you leave him behind at the? I think you guys might have left him.
I
We
think
left
we
him
didn't
behind.
want to
Put him
bring
up
him
in a
if we're
nice
putting him
room.
in danger.
Yeah, in the city.
Yeah.
Away
Yeah.
from danger.
I think. Let's see. I was pretty loopy, but I think, if I remember right, there was Taria's aunt or something was there, and
Yeah.
she like offered you, like, you guys stayed there at like her aunt's place, and she offered, like, she was like, yeah, Philippe could stay in the guest room here, like one of my guest rooms, because there was like a merchant. She runs like a merchant like office there, kind of like they have, or whatever, like a merchant guild or something. So she has like a bunch of space there. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. Unless anybody else has something else they remember that I didn't cover on.
Zerdurium, do you think Philippe will be fine there?
Fine where?
Staying in the city at Taria's place.
Yeah, I mean, that's where he's been this whole time.
Well, he's in Kaer Maga.
Wait, where's he at?
He came with us to Kaer.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
Remember we abducted him.
Here.
I mean, he can fend for himself. I'm not really too worried about it.
Oh no. Brugar like waves his hand and says, "No, Philippe, you don't have to fend for yourself. We needed your assistance, and we're very glad that you provided it. You're doing us a favor, and just to show that that we appreciate you." Brugar hands him a sack, and he says, "There's 800 gold in here. You have a good time while we're saving. Don't spend it all in one place or on one person."
Towel boys.
Yeah, those don't exist in Kathir, I don't think.
And I give Philippe 800 gold pieces.
Oh, dang.
Okay. You know I don't have that character sheet.
That's fine. You don't need it.
Pluto, I need you to add it to Philippe's character sheet.
I don't know how to do that.
You must.
Brugar
it's the
wants
gold I
Philippe to
deserve.
have a good time. Think of it like a vacation. Well, we are risking our lives.
Yep. I mean, I'm sure he will. He'll find plenty of things to do with the money. I'm sure he's pretty good at just spending money.
Have
He's
a
not
few
very
drinks
smart with his money.
on me. And toast
So-
to me.
It's likely that 800 gold will be gone within a week.
Oh man, is he that? That's crazy.
I mean,
What's he
know.
buying? Cocaine or something?
no, we'll probably just buy some drinks and then buy some drinks for the whole
It's
tavern.
like buy some drinks, buy some heroin. Like it's
he might buy some nicer goods, maybe some lesser magic goods at the market.
Maybe.
Anything like that, like some little tokens or things.
very,
Just things he can keep around his place in Kaer Maga as like souvenirs. He's the whole backstory of Philippe is that he's this really good investigator that solves crimes and makes a decent living, but then just wastes his money on random things, frivolous things.
Yeah, he's
And then since he's kind of stopped being with the party where they were kind of like controlling his impulses, now he's back to his old ways.
he's back to his old ways. He's poor again. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
To be fair, though, he was making massively more amounts of money adventuring with the party. He couldn't keep up with spending it compared to now, where
Okay.
he's not making it
So-
as much.
Maybe, who knows? He might come back to Kathir and find later and find him kicked
I mean,
out.
he'll probably have a whole new wardrobe, though, at least, if nothing else.
Oh, okay.
So it'll look almost exactly the same as what he wears now, but it'll be like this year's fashion, this year's style.
Yeah.
It's very important in Kaer Maga to maintain appearances.
I don't know about that, but probably is more so in Kathir than Kaer Maga, if anything.
Well, he wants to do it in Kaer Maga because no one else does. It makes him feel more superior.
Okay.
Anyways, that's Philippe. He's Philipping awesome.
All right. So I believe you guys are heading. I think I linked you guys a map kind of last time. I don't have one I can throw on here, but basically you're heading further into the Kelish Empire. And I did you guys
Yeah, it's a
hire?
link that you still have.
Yeah, it's still in the chat there. Do you guys hire like a guide or something? Or are you guys just relying on like I don't know?
So
your
hang
own
on,
survival
where
skills?
are we going to?
I think we know where we're going, right?
It's
Yeah, you
the
know where
desert,
it
but
is.
which place on the map?
It's kind of off. Let me click on that map again. Where's that link? Where the link? There it is. So when you open the interactive map of Galarian, it should automatically go to the right coordinates to start you with. It's like kind of centered on Kathir. It's at the edge. It's out a little bit outside of Kadira. Like if you look, I mean, it kind of has like a big blank spot over there. But they have that big huge
Okay, so
inland
it's
sea over
way
there.
east.
I mean, yeah, it's not. It's not like it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but
Not way east, but it's the just outside of Kadira to the east.
yeah, basically.
Okay, cool.
Like
I was wondering because there's like nothing marked here, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't know where we're going
right, the edge of that map is
geographically.
this part of the map, like most of Kathir, is not actually covered within the Inner Sea World Guide, and that's what most of this information comes from. So
I see.
we're entering outside the bounds of your standard Galarian. Like we're kind of at the edge of that. I mean, there's a little bit of information, but it's not as fleshed out for like the stuff that's deeper in the Kalish Empire. Like because so technically Kadira is a what's called a satrapy, I think, or however you say it. It's like a kind of like a duchy, but um, like the Middle East
Hey,
version, kind of. Yeah, you're probably a little bit aware of the word from playing Crusader Kings 2 with me. So,
yeah,
um, but
it's where the Dutch live.
yeah, so it's sort of a it's sort of just like a part of this larger empire of the Kalish Empire. Kadira is kind of like the border uh, like kingdom within the larger empire.
Cool.
Yeah, so you guys are going to be heading southeast, or yeah, southeast from Kathir, basically. Like initially, you're going to be following this river. There's kind of a mountain range. You can't really doesn't have terrain features very much, but there's kind of like a mountain range you go over, and then there'll be like a desert. And
So yeah, do we plan on going on the river? Is it wide enough to take a kind of
yeah,
boat
part of
down
the
it?
way. You'll be able to take a river up part of the way.
I think we should do that. It would be the fastest.
Okay.
And then, are we stopping anywhere before we get to the desert to get any supplies or anything like that? Or I mean, I can create us food and water.
Yeah, there'll be a
I think
few
we covered
places.
some of that.
Yeah, because you guys would have planned this out beforehand, and you would think that there are a few places that you'll be able to stop at along the way and get some like resupply. And you also think you might be able to get a little bit more information about this place potentially as you get a little bit closer.
Okay, then yeah, I'd say we take the water route.
Water.
Yeah, at least part of the way.
Why do I have all these
Oh.
resist energies? It's from that freaking mountain. I never put my spells back. Alright, so we need some crate food and water. It's prepared. I think one is enough for a whole day, if I recall.
That sounds correct.
Anyways. Do we need to hire a boat, or I mean, if you guys don't want to take the water, we can just, take a horseback, or like camels, or whatever. Fly.
Can you fly that long for that far?
No, but we could buy a flying carpet or something.
I could
I
fly
don't
that
know.
Charging
far.
battery.
You can't.
Oh dang.
Ouch.
Well, by camel, by boat, I'm fine with either.
I
I
don't mind.
like I said, boat part of the way, camel the rest of it, because you're gonna. I mean, the boat's not gonna get you the whole way there. So
Yeah, that would be my vote.
We'll do that.
So, yep. Boat travel is cheap enough that I wouldn't worry about the cost on it. You're not buying your own boat. You're taking a boat that's going up that's going further up. I mean, you guys are on a major river.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, I still have endure elements. Yeah, let's keep that for the desert. Hey, just in case.
And we're not gonna get camels because we're just gonna fly.
Are we flying?
Well, Savath and Gorg.
what's the
Okay.
name of this river? This is the Pashman River, and you could take it basically all the way up to. I mean, the major settlement that's like further up the river is a place called Coca. I don't know if there's any information I have about this place, but it
That's
is
where
a
they
major.
make cocaine.
Perhaps Philippe's like, "Are you sure you don't want me to go with you?"
Secretly a drug addict.
There might be information on it. Yeah, there is a little bit. It's a town northeastern Kadira on the southern banks of the Pashman River. It's the last stop within Kadira for merchants traveling eastward into the heart of the Empire of Kelish, and the first way station for caravans entering the satrapy. Town is full of caravans and mercenaries, so yeah, that makes the most sense. Like, you probably don't even, if you're gonna get camels and whatnot, you probably don't actually buy any of them until you get up there.
Oh
You
yeah,
pay
for
to,
sure.
like, transfer them up there. So, yep, yeah, you guys get into Coca, which is, it's actually pretty small, but it's very bustling because of all the traffic that comes through it. But yeah, it's actually like the amount of actual native people living there. It's a population of only 900. But there's the large markets there. You notice that there's actually a pretty active like slave market here too. In fact.
All right. Well, we're not here for
Uh
that.
oh. It's a good thing we don't have Alias with us.
We do. Well.
Perhaps when you're in there, even someone actually like approaches you, trying to like they think like they approach probably Raziel maybe, and because they think that the people come and travel with you, like they're like, maybe that guy, those are his slaves, right? And they try to at least they like, for some reason they assume that, and there's like a misunderstanding. So like he goes over and tries asking him, and possibly Raziel doesn't even understand what the guy's asking because he's speaking in Kelish.
Yep, I have no idea what he's saying.
But Taria like tells him to get lost and tells you later like what he was asking. It's like, yeah, he thought that that you were like perhaps would be willing to buy or sell slaves. Like, he thought maybe that for some reason he thought you looked like you were leading us around and that we were your slaves. I don't know why he thought that.
Yeah, it would have nothing to do with my wonderful physique and air of superiority.
Yeah, definitely not that.
No, I'm sure. But must have been a misunderstanding.
But yeah, so you should be able to buy what you like, any supplies you want to get here, in terms of like mundane supplies for traveling. Do you guys want to do anything else while you were in the town of? I'll put how that's spelled, by the way, in chat here for you if you guys are curious.
Nope. Not gonna buy any slaves. And I believe I have all of the equipment that I need for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I
Got all my
potentially
potions.
might need a camel, but I'm trying to figure out. Like, surely there's something on the spell list for what am I? A war priest spell list that will make this
Windwalk? Something you
work.
can cast, or is that too high a level?
Windwalk. Because I looked up fly, and obviously that's not there. Windwalk is Cleric Oracle 6. Do I even use that
So-
spell list?
You use the cleric spell list, but 6 is
I
probably
never
too high a level
remember.
for you.
Yeah, no, I can't cast 6th level.
Okay.
So I can fly for like 13 minutes a day or something like that.
Nice.
Might not be
Perfect.
enough.
No, you just travel 13 minutes every day. You'll get there eventually. You'll get there in 2 days. Like, hold up a minute. Hold up. How close is this place? No.
Yeah, so
We can just walk there then.
I can't actually fly then.
Not there, yeah. Not long distances.
I guess I'm buying a camel.
Like, I know some of the party can fly like basically indefinitely. Like I think Alcé can do that, right? He can fly
Yeah.
indefinitely. Basically, he can grow wings or something. Or do you have overland
I
flight?
can ride my dragon too.
His
That's
Eidolon.
true. It flies too. So
right,
yeah,
I'll
like your
spend-
Eidolon has wings.
I'll spend about 200 gold on various supplies, including a camel for 150.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna worry about food, but I'll worry about like feed for the camel and
You can buy wings.
a tent maybe. Buy wings?
Really
Yeah,
expensive,
as
but
in-
you can do it.
How much? Like really expensive? Like over 10,000? Over 9,000?
I don't
Okay,
remember. It's
then
up
never
there.
mind. I definitely don't have that much.
Probably over 9,000.
We're good. I'll just take the
I
camel
still got you
route.
guys on the. I still got you guys on the.
You guys
Maga
can
map.
scout ahead for me.
Okay.
Like not be on the Maga map.
Surely I'm not going to be the only one riding a camel, right? Brugar, you
I mean,
can't
I'm
fly.
taking a camel.
Okay, well we can keep each other
I mean,
company while they
technically
fly
I can
around.
fly, but not for long periods of
I
time.
buy 50 potions of fly. It's perfect.
My boots let me fly.
There we go. We're on the sands. I brought
Yay.
a point of interest from Maga with us. Apparently, look at that. Are we excited about this? Oh my god!
Yeah, it's so big. Oh my god. Yes, this looks exactly like a desert should look.
Yeah, it's almost like I went to Google Images and typed deserts.
Jeez. You should have
Dang.
done like down map.
Talk about above and beyond from a
No,
GM.
I felt like channeling Mantis's maps.
Oh, Mantis style. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Always like search for like desert map or desert top down.
It's
or
been
whatever.
we missed last Mantis session, so it's been like a month now. I miss it. Although we're playing it this Sunday, right? I think so. Unless he gets sick again or something. Hopefully not. Yeah, I've been actually enjoying that campaign. Anyway, so yeah, you guys, while you guys are in town, Taria takes it upon herself to gather information for you guys a little bit.
Oh,
See if
thank
there's
you.
any extra things she can find out. She has a little bit of easier time than you guys anyway doing that. I mean, this is a
Because she
merchant
speaks
town,
the language.
so- right. So like a lot of people here, like you have no problem shopping because like most of the people here probably like speak Taldan as well, but but there are like a few locals that only speak Kelish. So she has a little bit like more people she can ask than you guys, which gives her a little bit of an advantage as well. But anyway, so she tells you that they are familiar with like these gnolls that like this cult basically that they sometimes actually come in here, but they don't come in here and buy like that often. They don't come in and sell very often either. Like they're more often buying supplies and stuff, but they occasionally come in and buy and sell slaves as well. And they tell you though that like they don't like people don't go there. Usually, like if somebody gets it in their head to go out there, they they never return. Like the cult of Dakosar tends to not be very welcoming to visitors, as you might expect.
Yeah.
The other thing they tell you though that she says that seemed kind of interesting is she said that there was someone else though that was traveling over there that just left like not too long ago as well. At least I think he left. She's like I couldn't get a like no one was sure for sure that like he might still be around, but there was this guy that met that description of having like the clouded eyes that they were talking about like being victims of the cult. There was someone that met that description, but what was interesting about it is that he was apparently like asking about it and seemed like he might be trying to go there.
Maybe we'll find this person.
Yeah, I mean, if this cult's been killing people like that, then maybe he's going there to fight them or something. But other than that, she says most of the other stuff found is other stuff I heard was like stuff we already know about. They talked about the weird wolf-like howls you could hear from the or maybe coyote-like, but this strange, very unknown-like howl that you could hear coming from people that have gone past it.
Monsters.
But yeah, it should only take it's pretty remote. It's not along like the main travel lines, but it should only take like a few days to get there on Camelback.
Yep, we'll be there soon. We'll have to plan our attack since we're basically attempting to assassinate the the head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm assuming. I mean, you probably get into this town in the late afternoon, so you're probably gonna stay here one night. Maybe not though. Maybe you guys leave the same day and camp out in the desert. There's a lot of choices to places to stay in this place. That's its main form of income in this for the people that live here as travelers.
Yeah.
Maybe this place is like it's got like a theme, right? Like they're like no, probably not. Like it's like a tourist trap is what I'm thinking, right? Like,
Maybe.
like they're like this place is themed after Varissia, but it's not. You guys have been like we've been to Varissia. This is nothing like the real Varissia.
Ghost town. It has a ghost town theme. Side road attraction.
Yeah, no, it doesn't need any of that because people have to travel through here because it's because of the trade routes. But that's what their plan is. If the trade routes ever get diverted around this town and they have to find a way to make money, they'll just be like, all right, we'll just bring people out here by changing ourselves to pretend like we were actually a old or like Chilaxian maybe like we're a Chilaxian village all along. Like bullshit. Anyway. Alright. So yeah, you guys begin journeying out either the next day or the same day. It doesn't really matter too much. Why don't we have a yeah, I don't think we're gonna do any like random encounters on the way. I don't think that's necessary. So, you guys travel for a couple days, and
Well, if they do happen, they're probably easy ones.
right. I'd say actually one of the things that happens while you're on the way is you actually do see some gnolls, and it looks like they see you guys like from kind of like the horizons there, and they maybe kind of like move towards you a little bit, but you see that they then move like they're kind of coming at an angle towards like maybe not directly where you guys are heading, but they're kind of coming like they're gonna kind of like cross your paths, but it looks like they're actually trying to avoid you. Like you can kind of see like they scope you out a little bit, and they're like, yeah, we don't want any of that, and they kind of actively try to avoid you. And if you guys don't chase them, I mean, you could maybe try to go talk to them. They might have information, but otherwise they just move kind of around you guys.
But they're going in like the opposite direction of us.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably heading. They might be even heading to the to Coca. Maybe you didn't see any like you didn't see very many gnolls when you guys were there. Maybe you saw like a handful, but
Okay.
Gnolls don't have anything to do with us. There must be like few of them.
it looks like there's about a dozen of them, so they do outnumber you. But
Oh.
yeah, for some reason, like it looks like at first they were kind of moving towards you, but when they got a little bit closer, like they got a better look at you guys. It looked like at that point they started avoiding you. Like they kind of they look like they said, oh nope, like they've noped out on it. They're like they saw dragons, they saw an actual dragon, and they saw an eidolon that looks a lot like a dragon, and they're like, yeah, that the like they could kind of look at like your gear and some of like your appearances, and they said, yeah, that looks like bad news. Let's
Oh, but
not.
the other guy in town was confused.
Yeah, he wasn't very smart. The gnolls are smarter though. They look at this party and they think, yeah, those look like that looks like how a lot of gnolls die.
Hmm.
So they actually actively avoid you guys, unless you guys decide you want to interact with them.
I don't feel like they're
No.
going to pose a threat to us now or in the future. If they were like going the direction we were heading, I might have to like at least render them unconscious so that they can't beat us.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to have extra gnoll bodies to have to deal with in the town
Or to warn
potentially.
them.
Yeah, that is the other thing too. If they're going the same direction, they go and they tell hey, there's some guys coming in. We should get ready.
All right. I guess we continue on that.
Okay. A couple nights in, you guys are about a day away. You actually hear during the night in the far distance. You guys hear kind of these kind of eerie howls, and they definitely don't sound like any gnoll you've ever heard. Kind of this long, drawn out, eerie howl, and you don't hear it very well. Like it's definitely like pretty far away, but you hear like a chorus of them.
Oh.
Hmm.
Spooky.
All I know is that it might be something we have to fight.
Well, we'll stay alert.
Yeah, a knowledge fighter.
I'm expecting a group of enemies here with my intimate knowledge of fighting.
Well, hopefully not.
I mean, I asked the others, like, you ever heard anything like that? I sure have. Not
No.
this side of the Five Kings Mountains, not the other side or any other which way.
Actually, have I? Let me find out. Have I?
Taria
There's no way I have.
Taria says she has not heard anything like that before.
That's not a knowledge.
You could try a knowledge, knowledge arcana or knowledge nature. Either one of those, maybe potentially. Roll both if you have them both.
So this is Savath, and Gorg's gonna correct her. It's being slow about switching.
I hate when it does that.
So that's nature with Savath, and Gorg is Arcana.
I'm actually gonna open 2 copies of Hero Lab. What? 2 Hero Lab? Yep. Neither of you are 100% sure. Which one did Gorg roll?
Arcana.
Okay. Yeah, neither one of you are 100% sure. Other than that, it kind of, yeah, it definitely sounds eerie, but you're not sure.
It's not natural though. Or-
Gorg definitely thinks it's not natural.
Okay. That's a potentially dangerous creature out there. Or creatures.
Yeah, Gorg thinks it's multiple creatures.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's the same conclusion I arrived to. Gorg, you might have what it takes to be a
Oh. Well,
Multi-class fighter bard.
I don't really
Yeah.
want to be a fighter. I just, oh. I don't really know what I want to do, actually.
Listen,
I like
the fight.
making people
You don't
happy.
pick the fight life. The fight life picks you.
Oh. Well, it kind of seems like we're picking the fight life right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Indeed, it has picked us. There are many fighters who have talents for singing and other such a performance.
Well, I don't sing much, but, if you like my jokes, I guess.
And yeah, that
They're
noise
quite
kind of
inspiring.
goes on through most of the night. But you are otherwise unbothered through the and yeah, the next day you guys continue on towards the same direction you heard that howling coming from, or at least I
Oh.
assume you do.
Well, I mean, is that intentional?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, no. Even when you first heard it, you could tell it sounded like it was coming from where you were heading, and that, like I said, that also makes sense because you guys heard about that before you heard it. And as you guys are going towards it, you see in that direction as well what looks to be smoke coming from that direction as well now. Like something might be burning.
Uh-oh. Is there a village we're heading towards?
I mean, yeah, technically. It's a village of cultists, but, you know.
Oh, then let it burn. When the smoke thins out, we'll go check it out.
Oh, is it in our way?
Yeah.
It's in the same direction. It might even be that might be the place you're going to.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Anybody want to roll a knowledge geography?
If only Philippe was here.
I guess Taria has that skill. Not very many points in it, but she has it.
Gorg's like, it's too much sand.
Yeah. Fortunately, Taria rolled better, so she tells you it looks. She's pretty sure that that's coming from this town.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess I don't remember if I actually gave you guys the name. She says that the name of the place, the name of the town that from what she gathered earlier was it was a Catheran, like a Cather or a Kellish rather, a Kellish word, like it's named in a Kellish in the Kel like excuse me, the Kellish way that you would say like Kerniga on Galarian, basically. Which would make sense. Kerniga is like the realm that Deklosars like lives in. But yeah, she says that it like that town is where that fire is coming from, and she says she's not sure though. It could be maybe they could just be doing like a burning something there, like maybe they're having a festival or something crazy. Who knows what happens at a demon cult's festival though, if that's the case.
So demons.
Yeah, maybe they're summoning demons. It could be it.
That makes sense. Declosar and stuff like that.
Whatever's going on there, just be ready as we get closer.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, ready as.
We need to see how big this place is. And estimate how many opponents we're likely going to be up against.
Yeah, she says from what I heard, it didn't seem like it was that big, but we'll see. Like I said, not very people don't really go there, other than the cultists themselves or people that are being brought there by the cult. So there wasn't like a ton of information on what it's like there.
Mm-hmm. As much as I could romanticize the thought of going in guns blazing, we should try to handle this a little tactically. If we're going to expect to fight a lot of enemies, we either need to create a distraction somewhere or bottleneck them. And to anybody here who does have tools that are good for dealing with lots of enemies at once, I'd say prepare them ahead of time.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. As you guys eventually, you get closer, you can definitely see the smoke is very close now, and you're kind of Taria maybe even says should be just over this dune. What do you do?
What was that?
Taria tells you, and you can kind of intuit this pretty easily from seeing how close the smoke is now, that it should be just over this dune, this next dune, like sand dune.
Okay.
What do you do?
So we can't quite see it yet, but we know it's like right over this.
Yeah, it's minutes away now.
Okay. I will go first and look over the hill when we're all ready.
Okay. Anybody want to cast any like long-term buffs right now?
That's what
like
I'm looking
10
at.
minutes per level kind of things.
I don't think I have any that are important right
Yeah,
now.
I'm
Even
not sure
minutes
I
per
have any
level,
that are that
potentially.
long.
Okay.
I'll be fine. I can swift action cast if I need to.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't know. You might be able to do it at the top of the hill too. I'm just giving you a little bit of heads up on that, in case
Yep.
you get to the top of the hill and somebody attacks you right away.
That's fine. I'll wait.
Okay. Uh,
No, I don't. I don't want to cast anything. I mean, I do, but like, I'm leaving in 4 minutes, which reminds me, Pluto, I'm going to link you to my hero lab in case combat breaks out. And just roll my initiative and get me started.
okay. Depending on when
Um,
that happens, I might just say like 5 minute break or something too. If it's close to what time are you gonna be back around? You said 6:20 probably.
Well, I'm here for like 3 more minutes, and then like it's just a matter of driving there and then coming back. So less than 20 minutes, but potentially 20 minutes.
Okay.
Does Brugar want Stone Skin?
I totally want Stone Skin.
Alright, I cast Stone Skin on Brugar.
Yay.
You cast it on yourself too.
Yes.
Case maybe I
Actually,
have some
no, I
time to
can't
prepare.
on myself. I can only cast it once.
Oh, you don't have enough slots.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're planning to kind of hang on the outskirts and do flyby attacks, then yes, maybe Stone Skin makes more sense on Brugar, and then you just avoid taking as many direct hits.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no pre-spells for me.
Taria says that if things go really poorly for us here, she has teleport prepared, and she can potentially try to get us out of here. Although she's not sure she'd be able to take everyone
Okay.
at the same time. But if somebody goes down or something, maybe she could maybe get them out of there. All right. If that is everything, then you guys move up. Brugar kind of takes the lead on that, comes up to the top of the dune, and what you see is that the burning is because some of the town itself is burning. It actually looks like a battle scene, like a battle has happened here.
Oh no.
And you actually see as well. Go ahead and roll a perception. Everyone that wants to look into the town.
All right.
It's pretty good rolls so far.
Mm,
It feels good being not whiz pops. I can see.
You can actually see. All right. So yeah, you guys see that there are. It looks like there's some dead bodies lying around. A lot of gnolls, some humans as well. At least you think they're probably humans.
Humanoid at least.
Mm-hmm. It looks like I said, some of the buildings are burning. Gorig actually notices that there are also some people hiding in there. But she doesn't think that they're hiding waiting for an ambush. She thinks that they are hiding because they are scared, perhaps. Like it looks like they're hiding and they're like kind of shivering in a corner kind of thing. They don't look like, and they're not, she says they're not gnolls.
Gorg says, I think they're survivors, hiding and scared. We're there.
If they are, then we can help them.
And when Gorig like points one of them out, you guys see like you guys are eventually able to see them as well, and they look like they're kind of like they're in kind of like tattered clothes, and it looks like they're kind of like shivering in a corner down there.
Uh-huh.
But you don't see any other signs of activity at this point, not yet, at least. But it looks like I said, those look like a battle's happened here already.
Alright, I gotta go. I'll be back shortly.
Okay. I can roll their skills off of the roll 20, I think. Or no, I can't. I gotta open the hero lab if I need to do that.
Well, I guess let's head towards the people.
Charging battery.
You do so. I don't have a map for this yet, but I can pull you quite into. But yeah, you guys head into the town. And when you guys kind of start getting towards the person, like the there's like a couple people that are kind of cowering over there, like two of them, as you get a little bit closer. And as you get towards them, they like it looks like they kind of try to like shuffle away, but what do you do?
I'm going to try and reassure them that we're here to help and not to hurt them. That we're heroes.
Okay. They turn like they stop moving away and they see that you can obviously tell where they're at now too. And yeah, you see that they are they're actually both women, and they both come out and they ask who you are, and they speak in kind of trembling voices, like who are you?
I am Brugar Stonehearth.
I tell Bruger, I guess the stories of of you haven't reached this far.
Not yet, but what's important is that we find others, and I ask, are there others like you that need help?
She nods, says, I think there's I don't know how many, but there's a lot of us. I don't know where anyone else is. It's just been so chaotic.
And try to get her to calm down enough to point me in a direction where she knows where the most of them. And I ask her what happened to here.
Yeah, she shakes her head. She's like, I don't know, but there was this man, and he rained fire and acid down on everything.
It was the Avatar.
Is that what you say?
No, sorry.
That's
just my out of game theory.
Yeah. She says, yeah. He came and rained fire and acid on everything. Started killing everyone. The only thing we could do, the best we could do, was hide.
I see.
And yeah, you see that there, like I said, there's not just gnolls. There's also like humans and like gnomes and like all sorts of different things, like all sorts of different bodies lying around.
All right. Well, I tell him and anyone else who's nearby enough to hear to get to safety, and I push, like, I get off my camel and I have them get on, and I tell them like to basically get somewhere safe away from here.
Yeah, Taria like directs them, kind of says like, just wait over the other side of the dunes. We'll come find you.
I'll also tell them and anyone else that we're here to fight an evil that we heard is here. If anyone has any information as to how we can find the thing that caused this devastation, then we would like to bring it justice.
Oh wait, 4 other people emerge from nearby hiding place.
Okay, and I'll keep an eye out, and I have my
I'm not giving him my camel. No way, man.
Hammer drawn to protect them if I see anything that would endanger them.
One of them points towards the center and says that that man that did all this. When he first showed up, I thought he was here to save us, but I don't know. He just started killing everything. But he went that way. He points further into the town.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. We will, hopefully bring it justice, and we're sorry for your loss.
I mean, I'm just happy that I might be getting out of this finally. I've been stuck here as a slave. It's been terrible. Yeah,
Alright,
anyway,
you get
he
to
wishes
safety.
you good luck. He says, thanks for rescuing me. And he goes with the other 5 people.
All right, cool. All right, so slight change of plans here, everybody. We have to prioritize saving as many people as we can here. There's potential innocents, and slaves who can't defend themselves, who are in danger.
Yeah. Taria says what probably should be obvious to everyone, that man that they're talking about must be that guy we heard about back in Coca.
I haven't heard of any other clouded-eyed people, so I'm sure we'll see him for ourselves.
Yeah, and she
All right.
says, when I first heard about it, I thought perhaps he might be someone that could be an ally, but if he's willing to take out his whatever he's doing here, his attack on the cult out to this extreme degree, then perhaps not.
It's definitely too chaotic for my taste.
You guys continue a little bit further, and the town, like I said, it's not super big, and you see that kind of where the guy pointed, that there's you see there's a larger, like a kind of a 2-story building. As you get a little bit closer to it, that doesn't look like it's as damaged as like the surrounding parts are.
Mm-hmm. And I as we're going into the city, I'm calling out to survivors and such to rally at my voice. Come to me. We'll get you to safety.
Okay, make a. Is anybody else helping with that too? I'll say Savoth and Goreg are helping. Anybody else trying to help rally survivors out? Or
I guess.
if not, what else? What would you be doing instead?
No, I'll help.
Okay. Everyone that wants to do that, roll a charisma check.
Can I substitute perform oratory?
Sure.
I substitute strength. No,
No.
I'm kidding.
Raziel just walks around and flexes.
Amid the
muscles.
yeah.
Those buttons aren't working. Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Amid the calls and warnings, I weave my
I'll just
exploits
roll my
of
skill
my
from
party
my hand.
members. Yeah, and myself to stress that like we're heroes.
Okay. That's a good roll. And that's a pretty good roll too. All right. Yeah, you're able to get some more out. You get about 5 more people. Get 5 more people that you're able to find. That are able to like they come out of hiding basically and kind of follow your directions basically.
Mm-hmm. And as
they
we get more people, we see them back to where we led the others before.
And as you guys are doing this, you hear from that building in the middle center of town. You hear like this. You hear kind of this like kind of blood curdling, like shriek. It doesn't sound like a person. It sounds monstrous.
It's a weird sound. Does it sound like whatever it is fighting?
You're not sure. You're not actually sure. You think that it could be something that's happening in a fight, but you also think there's a chance that maybe it was something that like maybe it's like a screech of triumph or something as well. One of the people you're with kind of shivers when he hears that, and he says like it's him. It's that leader guy, that Noel. I've heard that before.
Well, we'll likely be seeing him before we're done here. I and my crew. I mean, not the survivors.
You guys are gonna fight with us. Alright.
Alright, so once we've gotten more people to safety, we're gonna go back in. And I'm gonna keep calling for other people to come and get to safety. And if they show up, I'm gonna keep bringing them back to the others until something happens.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going deeper into the city.
Everyone roll a perception check then. That'll be the next thing you're doing.
Whatever comes first.
Yay.
I'm just prioritizing being
I'm just gonna roll
a fireman.
Let's see. Savath's perception is a +8, it looks like, and Gorg's is a +19. Is that correct? I think that's correct.
Dragons have really high natural perception.
Yeah. Wow, Savath rolled a nat 20 on perception again. Nice. Find you find like 6 more people as well. But you also notice that as you kind of find like that 6th person, you notice from that center building again, you think you see someone looking out like a window at you guys, like a knoll looking out at a window. And he's only there for a moment, and then he disappears. Like he was looking at the window, and then he like moved away from the window. Maybe he even noticed you looking at it.
I don't know if there's enough to make out some kind of like motive of this creature from this far away, or for that brief.
Yeah, you're not sure. He might have, like I said, it looked like it was a knoll. You're not sure if he looked like scared or not. You think there was a chance maybe he was like a lookout or something, but like maybe he went to go tell someone about what he saw. Maybe he's still there and he was just hiding. Like you're not sure if he's like noticed that you noticed him, But maybe
Right.
that could have been it too. Maybe he saw that or maybe was hoping you didn't notice him. He's trying to hide from you and keep an eye. You're not really sure, but yeah, he was coming from the building in the center that's a little bit less damaged than the surrounding buildings. And there's like kind of on one side of the town, like there's more of the damage on one side of the town than the other.
So I say we start heading towards the source of that noise that everyone identified as the leader here.
That was
start
what
working our way there.
Yeah, that's what the town told you. They said they.
And I'll keep calling for survivors while we go there, but I'm gonna take care of whatever happens first.
Okay. And I'm gonna call a 5-minute break here for Secret to get back. If you guys are okay with that,
Okay.
because that's gonna be I want everyone to be here for that part.
Oh, okay.
Also, I want to get something to drink, so I'll be right back. AFK channel. How long ago did that happen?
Just a moment. Like just a moment ago.
Oh, that's right. We don't host it on the D100 Pathfinders channel. Oh, look at that, actually. It's hosting secret, actually. That's funny.
Weird.
So you guys good
Charging
for
battery.
next week as well?
Charging
For
battery.
Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah, for next Thursday. That was the original
yeah,
thing I
sure.
was supposed to. I was wanting to do since we skipped last week. I was just gonna do 2 in a row,
Yep, that works for me.
and then if we stay on the normal schedule, the 28th is Thanksgiving, so I don't think we're doing sessions.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. No.
Yeah,
So-
definitely not.
So I could do maybe through 3 in a row. I'm thinking though I might do the 5th as probably the final session.
Okay.
All right.
For this
I'm
campaign.
hoping it goes like that.
Yeah, that's the rough outline. I mean, obviously things could go off the rails a little bit or something, or like you guys take a sidetrack and it could be a little bit longer. But I'm thinking there's at least 3 sessions probably. I think I outlined it a little bit earlier, but it'll probably be this session, the next session, which like at the end of the session, you basically will figure out probably where you're gonna go to fight Deklosar. Then next session you'll get there. You'll go to that location. You'll have like the ritual ready, hopefully, and basically the final session I'm hoping will be kind of a roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Here's the final fight. That one might end up being a shorter session if it's just that fight, although there'll probably be an epilogue after the fight as well, but where we kind of say what does everyone do afterwards. Hopefully you guys have given it some thought of what your characters would do after they beat Deklosar. I've given it
If
some
we
thought.
don't die.
Right, if you don't die. I've given it some thought as well about like some stuff about but I mean it's your characters, so a lot of it's gonna be up to you guys. But I like to do that kind of like like the kind of like in an old school RPG where they have like the little slides that say where all the heroes went afterward.
Yeah.
Like end of Bask the Betrayer, maybe. Something like that.
I'm also finalizing my Shattered Star character as a rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't here. Zerum was talking about playing a psychic. Was what he was leaning towards playing.
Cool.
Yeah.
No one's played that yet.
Yeah. I think they're kind of like sorcerers. In terms of
They're
like,
more of
the
a sorcerer
mechanics.
than a wizard.
Yeah.
Is there any like homework or thematic things I need to keep in mind?
I would
Read the
recommend
player's guide.
the player's guide for Shattered Star, but it starts out in Magnamar, so it's a familiar setting. It actually, it goes to a lot of common places in Mauricia that you've been before. Like it's going to go to you
Kaer
go to
Maga.
Formosa, I think at some point you go to Kaer Maga for like one of the books. So yeah, something that fits into that setting. It has a thing where you can have your character like you're working for the Pathfinder Lodge that opens in Magnamar. So the easiest way to have your character tie in is just make it so your character is joining the Pathfinders. Like that makes it easy. Everyone's a Pathfinder.
Mhm.
But you guys don't have to do that. You could just as long as you're willing, have a character that's willing to work with the Pathfinders, that works fine too. I mean, or like some of the characters could be the Pathfinders, and maybe some aren't. It's fine. Like we'll make it work either way. But yeah, that's the main thing. That's the only thing you really need. You just need to have like, if your character is interested in like trying to find ancient artifacts. Basically, you're gonna have to go. There's like this artifact you guys are assembling, and there's like 6 parts, I think, or 7 parts. 7 parts to the artifact, and you have to assemble all 7. Assemble the 7 Dragon Balls, basically. So, to make like this weapon that's supposed to help you guys fight the Rune Lords. It takes place after Rise of the Rune Lords. So, anyone who's played Rise of the Rune Lords, if you ever want to tie into something like that, it might reference a little bit of events that happened in there. I know Zadurium and Ron, you guys haven't played all the way through it. You guys only played part of Rise of the Rune Lords. But
Yep.
I've only done the first part.
yeah, you did the first. You did into book 3 with me. So you did the first almost the first half.
Yeah.
But I mean, mild spoiler for Rise of the Rune Lords. You fight a Rune Lord. You fight Karzog. So this sort of the idea here is the character who kind of hires you at the beginning is like, we are fighting, like we need to be all prepared for if the other Rune Lords show up, because that might happen. There might be a whole AP about that. And so she has this idea of like, well, we'll get this artifact that was made by like the guy who founded Thassalon, who was like who used to rule before the Rune Lords took over.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll give it. It's really powerful. We'll be able to use that to fight the Rune Lords, and that's kind of the. It's like I said, it's basically a dungeon crawl, so it has kind of, it's not as it's got a pretty straightforward plot.
Yep.
And hopefully, Secret's back in like any
I'm
minute
back.
now. All right.
I'll shed this jacket.
Speaking of Secret. All right. Get you back caught up. You guys rescued some
I was
refugee
listening.
slaves.
You actually reminded me where I found that info too. You were like Knolls and slaves, and I'm like, oh, I know where that city is now. From Mummy's Mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are about to enter the central, larger 2-story building. Most of the other stuff's all like 1-story stuff, at least the stuff that's still standing. There, you guys are heading up to it. There's kind of a, let's see here. I'm gonna turn on ye old Fog of War for this. I'm about to pull you guys to another map, so Fog of War on. Alright, I'm gonna pull you guys to this map. So, as you guys kind of go up to it, you can roll a perception check. Another perception
Okay.
check.
Okay.
I rolled 2 24s on perception in a row.
Alright, you don't see anything as you guys approach, but Brugar like hears something. He hears kind of muffled. He hears the sound that kind of, this is just like a normal kind of hyena cackling from, it sounds like somewhere inside the building. It sounds like it's like muffled by perhaps they're a few rooms in, like they're in this kind of deeper into the building. But as you guys are kind of walking up to the front of it here, so you can kind of see the outside of this map here. There's kind of this weird like indent there, and that's where there's like a big double door in there. And it looks like
Okay.
there are some like windows, but their shutters are closed on them. But there's some like shuttered windows, kind of on the like on the outsides of this as well.
All right.
And what do you do?
I have my shield and my hammer drawn, and once I see that all of my allies are because I tell them like go in expecting anything, and if we need to, we fight anything that raises itself against us. And best case scenario, we find this avatar or champion, and we take him out.
Okay.
Oh, it's not gonna break. Okay.
And once everybody's ready, I kick down the door.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility.
Okay. See invisibility. Anybody else got any spells you want to cast? Like I brought the stupid point of interest from Kaer and Maga again.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility as well.
Yeah, I guess I might as well drink a potion of heroism. That's easy.
Yep. Potion of
How long
heroism
does
will
that
last for like an
last?
hour.
Yeah,
Oh
50
shit,
minutes.
I might as well cast Heroism on myself now that you reminded me.
Yep.
My only long duration thing.
Damn, I don't know why Hero Lab is just... It's buggy or something. I'll do a new install, figure it out.
And yeah, when Brugar, just before we kick in the door, actually, while you guys are doing the spells, Brugar, you hear the cackling kind of in there, and when you mention that to other people, like, and they kind of listen, they can hear as well. You guys also would hear during this time. There's kind of a like every once in a while, like it stops, but you'll hear like this kind of booming voice saying something. You can't make out what it's saying, and then you'll hear more cackling. Like it sounds like there's some sort of like conversation or speech or something
So the
going on in there.
cackling and the booming voice don't sound like they're from the same body.
Well, it sounds like multiple. The cackling's multiple. There's multiple. Like it sounds like you're hearing probably like a group of gnolls.
Gnolls, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming if everyone's done with their buffs, you kick in the door.
Yep.
All right. You are able to kick open the door. And you see this area. You see looks like it's and it looks like it's kind of there's some stuff knocked over, but it doesn't look like it's completely devastated as much as like the outside of town is. But this looks like it kind of like an entryway. Like it's got like it looks like it's got like couches and chairs and coffee tables, and it looks like there's a few different like spots. Like this almost looks like it could be like a meeting, like a banquet hall almost.
Mhm.
And let's see here. You see there's a door to the left. Directly in front of you, there's actually like windows up here. And you can see into that there's like a little courtyard up here that looks like it has like a garden almost. Like there's some plants and stuff growing in there, and there's sunlight coming in from there. Like it's an open courtyard. And you see that there's a door with like a window on it on the other side, and you can actually see, and it doesn't look like they've noticed you yet, that there is a gnoll. I'm not going to reveal them on the map quite yet, but you see there is a single gnoll like through. I'm going to reveal the courtyard at least. You see there's a single like gnoll figure standing over here. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I was on the reveal tool still. Like kind of up this direction. That is like past the courtyard in like a what looks to be a dining hall of some sort, perhaps. It looks like he's like looking like upwards. Like he's not looking towards you guys. It looks like he's looking upwards at something. And then you see him kind of like you hear him like start cackling. Like you hear like a roar, and then you hear him like laugh.
Okay.
Like he's excited about something.
Alright,
What do you guys do?
I get in there.
Okay.
Can I step into this courtyard from here, or is it walled off?
No, there's windows there. I mean, you could probably like vault through the window if you wanted. But there's also a door over here, and this door over here, by the way, is open. So you could just walk up to that door.
Alright, let's go. This
Oh
way.
yeah, let's go.
Everyone else place your tokens where you'd be as Brugar steps into the door.
I need control of my dragon.
Oh. Yep. Controlled by
Poopy Pains.
does that let you do it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. If you use the Alt key, you can like off center one of your tokens. If you want to like have it.
How high is the ceiling in here? Not very high.
In this particular room back here, it is about 10 feet high. Yeah, so it's not very high. But it does look like it's higher in this room up here, which I'm going to reveal. But I want you guys to kind of set your tokens.
All right, I'm flying at 5 feet high then.
Okay. Taria is hanging back here. She's gonna.
So how tall am I?
Pretty short. You're a gnome, right?
Yeah, I have it wrote down. I just gotta find which tab it is here in Hero Lab. 3'6". Okay. Gives me plenty of room.
You see. Well, Brugar mostly sees it, but I think Raziel and Savath can probably see pretty well. Alcé probably can't see the stuff because this is the stuff that's up on the green levels. Those are on a second floor, basically, that overlooks this. You see there's a staircase over here that looks like it can get you up to the top floor, although most of you guys have ways of flying, so that probably would be an easier way to get up there. These two are on the ground floor, so Alcé can see those two. Standing up at the second story there, you see there is a very imposing figure that's kind of got he's holding like an older long-haired man who's unconscious.
Okay.
And as you kind of walk in there, he like looks down and he says in Null, which I don't know if anybody speaks, he says something, and all the other like kind of as he looks to you, and all the other Knolls like they turn their attention to you guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he speaks to you in common and says, "Well, well, well. Who are these visitors that have come to my domain?" What do? Do you answer him? Do you move further into the room?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
I click my heels together so that they all can see that I'm starting to fly and levitate like just slightly off the.
Okay. They don't react yet.
And I say, are you the one who calls himself the champion of Deklaus? And I'm gesturing towards the duder.
He looks down back at you and says, "Visitors should introduce themselves before the hosts. But yes, I am the champion of Daklosar."
I say, well, that makes this introduction simple. I'm Brugar Stonehearth, and I'm here to kick your.
All right. Do you want to roll initiative right now, then?
Sounds like it.
Hear him out.
Yes.
I'm
Forget
here.
I guess
the
so.
pleasantries.
Okay, everyone roll initiative then.
We know why we're here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't click my token!
No!
Why is this Fantasy Grounds?
Alright, I'll add you to the tracker. Add turn. Actually, I don't even think I opened the turn.
You didn't even open it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry, I just rolled a nat 1 on that one. But I always take the first anyways. Wait, Brugard, I got the same!
Aw, shit. You guys have the same initiative bonus, too. We'll see how it
Brugar
orders
will
you.
go first, I think. I think it's alphabetical. Last time we had this happen.
I think it is. I think you're right. So Brugar will probably be default going.
Because we've actually had this happen before.
I mean, you guys are allies, so you guys can delay initiatives to go whichever first you want. Wait, did it not add that in there? Oops, wrong bouton. Oh, I did add 2 round buttons. Whoops, I only need 1. Alright. I gotta roll some initiatives. I should probably roll Taria's initiative as well, even though she's probably not gonna take part in the combat very much. She might have to if things go poorly. For you guys, I mean. I don't expect they will, but they do. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Taria rolled really good.
Oh. Okie dokie.
Oh, what the? Why does it put a plus in there? That's not what I wanted.
Do I have
I
time
just fat fingered it.
to say something to Brugar?
Sure.
Try to draw them out.
What's this guy's initiative bonus? Alright. Sorry about that. Almost done.
Or maybe, I don't know, like, I want them to funnel so we can just ball them up and kill them. You know what I'm saying?
90. That's correct.
90?
I was kidding.
Initiative
I actually entered
90?
90 instead of 9. I was like,
Rip.
yeah, that seems correct. Let's go with that. I got jealous of Mantis's campaign that he was running, so I decided to give someone with a plus 86 to initiative. Alright, I think we're all done. Alright, cool. Descending initiatives. Taria goes first. She is going to not do anything. This thing, seeing Brugar's hostile intent, is going to from this top story here. He's going to pull out a javelin. He's going to throw the javelin at Brugar. I'm assuming 19 misses you though.
Yes.
This one down here pulls out a great axe, and he is going to. You see him. You see his features change
Cool.
as he turns. He begins he grows like bulkier, and like his facial features kind of elongate some, and it looks like his fangs grow. He looks like he's transforming in some way.
Neat.
And that is his turn. He takes the turn to do that. The leader, the avatar, he looks down at you, and you see him kind of like focus in on you. He's like, I'll learn who you really are. And he tries to use, you feel like this presence kind of probing into your mind.
Okay.
Brugar, roll a will save.
Okay.
This is really bad. Yeah. This is really, really bad.
How so? Hold on. Is this a spell? Can I spellcraft? Wait, I haven't activated.
Well, you
it.
probably can't see anyways.
This is actually not a spell.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Oh,
Brugar's
yeah.
gonna get, like, compulsed to fight us or some shit.
I don't know, maybe.
And then I'm gonna be like, I can't do anything, there's a Brugar attacking me.
Nah.
We'll see.
I'm so excited to not go to work tomorrow, I can just stay up all night tonight.
Alright, you take 27 damage,
Oh.
and you
Okay.
feel this presence, like, probing into your mind as you feel it, like, stripping away, like it
Mind blast.
you're not losing anything, but you feel like it's pulling information out of you, like he's revealing all of your deepest secrets.
Okay.
Well, good. Maybe
And-
his fame and fortune will spread around here then, once he learns of all the great
Yeah,
deeds.
Maybe you're like, that's fine. I want this guy to know who I am anyway. But yeah, he
Fast forward to the bit where I threw this thing at a volcano. Like that's one of the most entertaining.
yeah.
Oh no.
Nice.
Gorig, it is your turn now.
Gorig is going to start a performance.
Yay, inspire me.
Yay. Still a plus.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a +1. Does he do anything else?
Wait, +1. Isn't he at +2 now?
Is he? No, I think he's still +1.
Not that I've ever heard.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still +1. He's only level 10.
Okay.
What
most-
type is this bonus?
Competence bonus, I want to say.
Well, he's not barred level.
Purge. You
Yeah,
can
it's
find
Fire
it
Purge
in
is a
the
competence bonus, I
conferred
think.
ability adjustments on Hero Lab.
Yeah, it's
It does-
competent.
It stacks with most things, including morale bonus. Like, it seems like it might be a morale bonus, but it's not. Which
He's
is
got
probably-
like a hit dice.
Or
of 10.
is morale.
Yeah, a lot of Gorig's levels, his powers from his hit die, so he's only like he's a pretty low level bard.
Yeah,
like
he's-
1 or 2.
But hey,
I
I'll
don't
take
think
a
it advances
+1
to
though.
levels of bard.
Like, that could definitely make the difference.
Yeah, no, +1, extra 5% chance to hit.
Yep.
You know, pretty good. This is Pathfinder. You want to add up you want to add up all the numbers.
As many as you can get.
On this guy's turn, he's going to do similar to the other guy. He's going to throw a javelin at Brugar. Oops. 23 probably misses, though.
Yep.
These are rolling pretty terribly. So he throws a javelin at you. This guy down here, he is also holding a great axe. He's going to do the same thing as his buddy. He's going to bulk up. He's going to do some sort of transformation. Anyone who can see these guys and has knowledge arcana can roll that. I think it's knowledge arcana. Well, it's your turn. Raziel.
Okay. I can't really see much because this is a doorway, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We need them to come out of the door. I tell Brugar, like, lead them out here and I'll nail them. And in the meantime, I'm going to cast Crusader's Edge upon my Fier dagger, which is a pretty interesting spell. Bane against evil outsiders, and crits cause them to take a fort save, and if they fail, they become nauseated for 1d3 rounds.
Okay.
And if they do the fort save succeed, then they're just sickened for 1 round. And then as far as the material component on that, I mean, is that something I can just assume I've picked up through our travels? Or
Sorry,
is
what
that
was the
something that
material component? Is it something that has a
it's
gold cost?
no
listed?
gold cost? It's just, but
Yeah,
it does
you
say
have
like
it. You
dried
have it.
blood from an evil outsider. Yeah, that's what I
You
thought.
have
I just
that.
wanted to double check.
Yep. Good question. Yeah, you have a material components pouch that is assumed to have all that stuff.
Okay, and then I will use a fervor use to cast. Actually, I'll use it to. Yeah, I'll use it to cast. Oh, my caster. I'll activate my sacred armor and sacred weapon. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
So that's my swifty swift action, and move action. I'll move back a little bit, like here more, and that's it. But yeah, and I told Brugar lead him out here because there's no way in hell I'm running in. I will die so fast.
All right. Brugar, it's your turn.
Also put me before Brugar, so that's interesting.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Maybe it just didn't rearrange it then.
Yep, could be.
Like it just goes with whatever the order that they got added to the tracker then.
Oh, so now it's a race, huh?
Well, I was
In
just curious.
character, Brugar looks back at his companions and he understands what he wants them to do. That's not how this works.
I get what you're saying, but that's not what I'm gonna do.
I mean, you're more than welcome to run in there and fight them on your own.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna run in there.
first, but I'd like
But
them to
out
blow
of
up.
character, why would they follow us?
Well, I don't know. They're
Because
not
you
really-
told them that you were going to kill them.
If they're dumb enough to approach me, I'm just gonna like croquet them through the door to you.
Maybe you should like intimidate them or like taunt them or something.
It's
I'm gonna
like-
keep taunting.
like fucking batting practice for Brugar over here. He's like, all right,
Yeah, there's only
comes-
one
here
here
comes the pitch.
that I think can actually hurt me.
Bull rushes him over against the wall over here. Home run!
Yeah.
It's been long enough that I
That's
wasn't aware of the passage of time before the first time you said to cast spells.
The
been plenty
first time,
Of time, right?
you would
It's-
still, yeah,
The first
it
time we
has-
were in the desert.
yeah, it
That's what I
hasn't been
thought,
that
yeah.
long. It's been back when you guys
been
were in the desert. It's probably been a half hour at
10,
most.
Okay.
If you
tens
cast
of
any
minutes,
buffs
yeah.
that last for hours or 10 minutes per level, those are
Yeah,
still
Brugar still has stone skin then.
Okay.
yeah, that lasts.
I'm gonna
Just
activate.
bull
my
rush them out
armored
the
shirt,
door. It's perfect.
which is gonna give me freedom of movement for like an hour.
Okay. Yeah, most of them are up
10
here on the
minutes
second floor. You guys can't even see most of them. So you have freedom of movement and you have fly active right now.
Either way, I wanted to buff myself anyways. So even if you go in there, I'll probably follow
That's
you.
a standard
But
action for me.
Okay.
And I'm
Taunt
gonna
them.
stay here. And yeah, I'm gonna. I address the main guy, and he says, "Ah, the magic. I see. Well, you must know all about me and the others that are here that are gonna see you dead. And the longer you stay there, they're gonna be making their way to you, and you'll be trapped. The only way out is through me."
That might not be true. Are those windows?
Those are doors up
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
There are windows in here, in this room, but they're not like big windows that are like really easy to fit through. But theoretically, he could maybe squeeze through a window and. But yeah, he's got windows up, but like most of them are up here on the floor he's on too, like on this little catwalk around the side.
So if you're all that and a bag of biscuits, come and fight me like a man.
Savath.
I'm going to cast Bull's Strength on myself.
Okay.
Dragon forming is still an action. I'm pretty sure. Come on, Lab. What is wrong with you?
Usually, if it works like the spell Dragon Form or something, which
It's one action,
think that's
yeah.
one action.
Actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, no, I'm gonna dragon form first. Wait, no.
Okay. Nope. What?
I can still cast
What?
while I'm in dragon form, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
dragon forming. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Form. I mean, dragons can cast spells, so yeah.
Okay.
There's no reason why you wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to do a dragon.
just-
That's why
Yeah.
beasts
Yeah.
can't talk.
And I think you get a shield materials as well as a Blood Rager anyway. Like, I think they get that just like sorcerers do. So you don't need to have like a material component pouch either.
Okay. I'm a dragon. I'm medium now. Woohoo!
Alright.
And then I am going to also just one step here.
Okay. More spear throwing.
Dang it. Your javelins. to
Hey! 33, does that hit Brugar?
Ha!
No?
Vicious.
They try.
No, my AC's 34 right now.
Oh shit! Yeah, they miss. Javelins are not working out for them very well. They might have to reconsider their tactics. Alce, it's your turn.
That last javelin was the
So,
only one that he had to raise.
How
his
tall
shield
are these
for.
things before I do anything?
Which ones? The ones up here are on the second story, so they're like 10 feet up.
No,
In the
I
air?
don't care I don't care how high. I just care how like tall they are. They just like average like 5-6 feet.
Oh yeah, they're medium creatures. This one is also medium, but he looks like he's tall or medium. He's maybe like 7 feet tall, but he's like
Okay, I can't
way
get death from above then.
a normal knoll. The ones over here are on the ground, so and the room in here is like 20 feet tall. It's a bigger 2-story room basically. And yeah, I should also mention over here this plane where there's doors. That's on both levels. There's actually doors on the top floor and the bottom floor.
So is Brugar staying in there?
Right now he is, yeah. He's standing right at the edge of the door and yelling at them.
I think he's trying to bait them, but likely we're just gonna have to go with.
Oh yeah.
All right.
trying to bait
I'm
them.
going to.
So,
I'm going to
we'll
cast
see.
enlarge person on Brugar.
I mean, I was just buffing myself anyways, so.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Actually, I'll take that.
Enlarge person on Brugar.
He's so fat. With a PH.
Dang.
That's just facts. With a PH.
Is that a PhD?
Oh my god.
This guy is going to throw a javelin again anyway. Even though it hasn't been working very well.
That guy doesn't have a PhD.
He misses. Alright.
I thought these guys were actually kind of scary, but they're not actually that scary.
Did you guys want to roll knowledge arcanas on your turns, by the way?
Oh yes.
Nope. No knowledge.
We can do that now before I have this guy do anything. Okay, I'll say, you recognize that these ones that are standing on the ground here are exhibiting some form of lycanthropy. Like they're
Okay.
werewolves, probably.
Oh my.
That's what that transformation's all about.
Are they where
You think
where gnolls?
something? Basically, yeah, they're
Okay.
werewolves.
Where gnolls?
You think that if you use silver weapons, they will have an easier time hurting them. And yeah, Like you have a hard, but if you have strong enough weapons as well, you can overcome it that way too. Like I think it's what +3 or higher overcomes silver or cold iron resistance. So if you have a weapon that's strong enough, which I think most of you guys have weapons that are strong enough that they count as silver anyway, effectively for overcoming DR. But otherwise, yeah, if you're using like mundane weapons, they're going to resist things. You also think that if you get like bit by one of these things, you theoretically could have a chance to get lycanthropy from them. So you might want to be careful about that.
Yeah. Where kobold?
It could happen to you.
Yeah. Don't let it happen to me, team. Grow fur at all? Oh.
I think when you transformed, you would. Yeah, it'd be weird, but I think that's true. So this guy is going to move up. He actually is going to move up and try to attack Brugar.
Awesome.
So here comes 37. I think he hits you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
He does 26 damage with his great axe. Some of that will get reduced by the stone skin.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
On this guy's turn, he is going to cast a spell. I think Savoth can maybe see him from her vantage there to do a spellcraft if you'd like.
Yeah. Let's see about that.
It's kind of liney.
He's also on the second floor, though.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Okay. Doorway's not high enough.
Well, you'll be glad that you can't see him anyway, because he is actually casting Prayer, so it's only going to hit Savoth and Brugar. For the -1 penalty on attacks. What is it? Attacks, weapon damage rolls, saves, skill checks, so forth. These are
Okay.
So you just take penalties on it. All of his allies getting +1 luck bonus to those things.
Oh. I'll just say he's buffing his allies. He's making them stronger.
Yeah, and he kind of does that. He drops as he's doing that, he drops the unconscious body that he was holding, and it looks like he casts it, and it looks, and he kind of steps back a little bit, like he's he's still in the same square, but he kind of steps a little bit back, like he's not like from the ledge, like he's thinking about something. And it's now Gorig's turn. At least Gorig's helping offset that prayer penalty to the two of you that have it, so that's good.
Well, we're not getting penalized, they're getting buffed, right?
It's both. He's buffing his allies and penalizing you and Brugar.
I guess we don't put that on us, right? Because it's not on us, it's just when we attack them.
I think it's just on you, but
I mean,
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
if you don't have an effect built in for it, I mean, you can put it if you're using Hero Lab. You can do it in a spell adjustment. There's a thing that says Prayer Enemy. You can just throw that adjustment on you.
That's gonna affect me attacking any of these individuals.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, attacking any of these
individuals.
And it affects your saving throws as well.
Okay. Gore. Let's get over first. So we're gonna continue the performance, and maybe it's just the 64-bit Hero Lab just doesn't like me or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
But it has 32 more bits. How can it be bad?
Yeah, I don't know. It's threatening to close all the time. It's like, you're gonna close this because it's not responding, and then it starts working again.
Oh, that's just because the logic in the whenever you click a UI element, the code is just taking too long.
Yeah.
If it takes too long on the UI thread, then Windows is like, hey, the
the
app's not
bigger your
responding.
Hero Lab window is, and the more stuff you have on it, it just takes longer because it's Java.
I wasn't having this problem on my other computer, and this is just a brand new install, so I don't know yet. I'll figure it out though. But
Yep, I don't know.
he's gonna cast
It's
Vanish.
definitely a
on
bad programming
himself.
thing, though.
He's casting something on himself.
Vanish. He's gonna disappear.
He's gonna turn invisible. Okay, seems pretty good.
Like, yeah, they shouldn't be doing a bunch of work on the main thread, the main UI thread of the app. That's bad programming, anyways.
This guy is going to throw another javelin down at, but he's fired into melee, so he's even less likely to hit. I think he has to roll nat 20 to hit. Even with the prayer bonus, he's less likely to hit now than he was before because of the firing into melee thing. He's gonna throw that javelin though, and then he's gonna like move. He's gonna move over here, and that's his turn. On this guy's turn, he is going to move up as well. He's going to attempt to attack Brugar. I think he misses, though.
Yep, that's a miss.
So he moves up and tries to attack with his great axe, and he misses. And that's his turn.
Oh dear. I'm gonna regret this, but wait, do I have a clear shot on the left guy if I am like aiming like this way?
He would get like
if I have
partial
precise
cover.
shot.
He would get partial cover. He get a +2 to his
I
AC.
still think that's worth it. Okay, rather than going melee. So I'm gonna move up, and I'm going to cast with the fervor. So my second fervor use. And I'm going to cast a spell on myself called. Let's be a little bit safe. Should we be safe? We should be safe. Let's cast Death Ward on myself.
Okay. That's like a swift action, right?
Yeah, because I used the fervor. So, just in case there's some death spells or death effects, and then or any negative energy stuff.
Okay.
And then I will use my standard action to throw a single dagger at this boy.
All right.
So let me take off the 2-weapon fighting then, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works if I'm only throwing one dagger. And it's just going to be my main dagger, which is this guy. This is my ranged attack. Yes, let me turn off the iteratives. So there we go. I did not apply the cover bonus. That's to his AC, so you need to apply that.
Yep.
But otherwise, yep, sacred weapon,
I don't
deadly aim.
see the attack. Did you roll it already?
It is there. It's in chat. It's right below the death ward. You don't see that?
Yeah, I don't see it. Let me refresh.
It just went a second time for me when you refreshed. Like, that was weird.
Up when he said he refreshed.
Okay, so I had it on my side, but it didn't get through to everyone somehow. But it should be there when you get back.
That's a 26 to AC.
Yeah,
31
that one.
damage.
That's
okay.
the guy.
Yep, you hit him and do some damage to him. And your dagger bounces back to you.
Yep. That's it for my turn.
Alright, I'm still loading in, so...
I feel good on
Rugar.
Raziel. I use my standard swift and move action almost every turn.
Yeah, he's an efficient
5
character.
foot step there. I'm going to attack this one with my my pile driver ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight with my combat expertise. think that's all my bonuses. So here comes a single attack. Almost. I almost had a crit.
You hit though.
Because I have improved critical.
Yeah.
Alright, I hit. It deals the damage with the +5 weapon. And I get a free bull rush on him with pile drive.
All right. Let's see it.
I'm just gonna, like I said, croquet him right through the door.
All right. He's gonna get knocked over into Raziel, basically.
Perfect.
I'm assuming
Exactly what I like.
that's you want to knock him through the door, so that's the only way to do it. And I'm assuming you don't go with him.
I don't go with him, but I will also make a free trip on him because I successfully bull
Oh my
rushed him.
god.
Okay. Yeah.
And this will be at a -5 because I'm not following him.
Okay.
But if he trips, then Savath might get an AOO.
Yes, because I have improved trip.
All right.
But I won't because I'm out of range. And yeah.
Yeah. Well, he is
So
tripped.
38.
Okay. Yep. He is tripped, and Savath gets an attack.
And he
opportunity.
provokes.
I do?
Yep. As
On
this
the
guy,
guy, he trips right in front
as
of
this
you.
guy
Brugar
gets
shoves him
knocked over
through.
past you, you get an attack opportunity on him if you want to take it. Assuming, yeah, you're a dragon form. You have a dragon. You could bite him.
Yeah.
God, that's so good.
Not raging, so there's that. Young white dragon bite. Bite is my better. Okay. Is this an evil outsider?
No. This one is not an evil outsider.
Then I won't get the bonus damage, that's all. Okay. Figures.
All right, so you miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
Ruger
I
having-
take my 5-foot step, and I tend to do like a swinging like motion with my hammer, and it's not quite the blunt head that hits him, but like the part like right beneath it that like kind of hooks him,
Yeah.
and then I spin him into you guys.
Yep. He comes tumbling past you and lands right at Raziel's feet there. Maybe almost kind of like lands, maybe even like kind of almost bounces off, and Raziel kind of just throws him to the ground, you know.
And Brugar
Yeah.
follows through with the
Stop him
motion
from
and
actually
is
not
ready
pulling you
for
over.
anyone else who's coming at.
Like, easy there, Brugar. Don't toss him too hard.
That's my turn.
Does the trip happen like on the first square, or does it happen at the end of the bull rush? Because Raziel might get an attack opportunity on him.
It doesn't say when it happens. It's just when you successfully
Okay.
bull rush.
I would
and call.
assume it
I'm
happens
gonna
at the
say it
beginning,
happens.
but
I'm gonna say it happens at the end, and you get your attack opportunity as
okay.
well.
Because if he fell early, how would he keep going?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
I think
like
that's
it.
what it's like implied
You could
because like
take a
you
melee
push
attack
them so
opportunity.
hard that they fall.
Yeah.
Like wherever
Yeah.
they end.
You know, Pluto, you say I could take a melee attack opportunity, and then I realize I don't have a melee attack set up.
Oh well.
Well, I do, but I have to like change all my buffs and stuff. So hopefully this works.
Yeah. Yeah, it
So I
doesn't
have
happen
my
that often, does it? You don't
sacred
you
stuff
don't
on.
much
These
with
aren't
it.
evil outsiders, are they?
No, these ones are
I
not.
assume the main guy is, but yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, and then this needs to be changed to melee. Theoretically, this is it. I won't guarantee it's exact. but it should be, I pressed all the buttons, I think. So, yep. Do you see that attack?
No. God damn
It's
it.
probably mine. I'll refresh. It was a 29 versus AC, damage 19.
When I see it.
Well, I'm
I
just
will-
refreshing, so we'll see.
Yeah.
It might not have even got. Yeah, it didn't even go through. Based on the
Okay.
chat log. Hopefully, it works now that I refreshed. I have to get back in the game and
Yeah.
open my character sheet.
Ding. Oh, also you were assuming that I get past DR Silver. What's the bonus for DR Silver?
Assuming. Yeah, it didn't go through. God damn it.
I think you said -3, right?
Well, I don't think I don't think you're downing this guy. So Safath, go ahead and take your turn. We'll get that. We'll resolve that attack opportunity when you're ready. Whenever you can get it.
Do you see that one?
No.
What the hell?
Roll 20 is angry.
No one sees my attack.
So is this dude prone next to me or no?
Hang on.
Yes,
he's prone.
Yeah, he's prone.
Yes. Well,
You see my typing? My
Yeah.
chat?
I can see your chat.
So it's literally just my attack rolls aren't working on my sheet. I can try and refresh my
be-
sheet.
That might be the case.
all right.
I don't claim to understand roll 20. Okay.
And then full round. Since he's there.
That one I can see.
Okay, well I recalculated my sheet, so hopefully that fixed it.
So you hit him for
If
19.
I would say if you want to take the original, it was 18 damage and an automatic hit from a
No,
20.
I'll take the 19.
Okay. But then I nat 20'd on the attack and I nat 1 firm.
Okay.
So-
So this is a bite.
Okay, that hits.
I'm gonna do damage first, and if he falls, I might not continue full round.
Okay. He's still up. I don't think you'll one-shot him here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just heard Zerdrium hit him, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I didn't do that much. 1 dagger's not that much.
You do some damage to him, but he's still up.
Okay, and then 2 claws.
That hits, and that also hits.
And then 2 wings.
The 2 claws knock him unconscious,
Oh,
and he dies.
oh okay. Well, then I
Actually,
don't
yeah,
bother.
he dies because sudden barbarian death syndrome. He
Yeah.
explodes. As soon as he falls unconscious, he explodes.
I'll stay here not to block the doorway.
Do I have to reflex save against the explosion?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Unless you don't want guts on you. I mean,
He has death
You
throws.
decide.
They chain reaction. He kills the other Knoll, and it
How
explodes.
do I make a character that's a death throw character and I just die and come back to
Dude, those little blood clots that we saw in Strange Aeons at the start of the book, had death throws, those worried me. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
these little blood clots
We
are
fought
nothing, but then they explode, and I'm like, oh.
we fought those in my Tyrant's Grass game too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Fought these before.
I love it.
I didn't remember where I recognized him for. I guess now I know.
Yeah, Strange Aeons.
All right, this guy on his turn, he is going to move. He's going to move around, and he's going to throw another javelin at Brugar. He misses. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, sure does. My AC is even higher now because I'm using combat expertise.
Yeah, he's going to do the same. This guy's going to do the same thing. Misses, but
If
he's
it's
also
not 38, it doesn't hit.
yeah, he has to roll in that 20. But they're gonna make their way towards the.
Oh, boy.
They're making their. He goes down and he disappears. from your view, but you see him head towards the stairs. So in the back there, so he's probably coming down. I'll say it's your turn.
Okay. That guy's dead. So, what would be the rule if... So, I have ride by attack, or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
I fly through this guy and attack him, okay?
Mhm.
And then I want to start climbing in altitude.
I think that's fine. You can move up altitude. Effectively, it's at half speed at like a 45-degree angle, right? Without making a fly check. Otherwise, you'd
Yeah.
have to make like a fly check if you want to do something crazier than
And
that.
you get an attack. The thing that has flyby attack is an attack on the guy, and he doesn't get to opportunity.
Yeah, that's correct. The guy does not get to opportunity you.
So, yeah, that would be plenty of move speed. Half. Is this a ledge over here?
Yeah, those are a balcony basically, and there's like a railing
Okay.
there, but it's about like 5 feet or maybe 4 feet high. Or
That should give me plenty of room. Yeah, I have to go in a straight line though.
and then yeah, those balconies are like 10 feet up.
So that would actually put me there by that balcony. If I did that. All right, so I know I'm gonna. All right, I'm just going to do my. I'm gonna charge attack this guy with my flyby.
Okay. I'm expecting this guy's going to be in a lot of pain.
Probably.
Unless you roll one.
Positions charging, not on higher ground. All right. So it's going to be a. All right, that's right.
I want to see a crit. That'd be hilarious.
Not minus plus. I don't know what that would actually do.
I don't want to find out. I'm scared. That hits.
Okay.
I'm just rolling off a hero lab or.
Yeah, I'm just rolling off a hero lab.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% confident that my character sheet.
Yeah, I know it used to be configured properly because you were using it before, but I think that one might have been a level ago or so.
Correcto.
Yep. It's pretty good. He is still up, but you damage him pretty good. He recoils at all the pain.
All right, so and I'm gonna end up. I gotta move in a straight line. I'm gonna end up here under the balcony.
Okay.
If that's yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
under.
Go ahead. You're under the balcony. I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Round 3. Let's see. On this guy's turn, you see him. He takes a turn off to do the same thing as buddies were doing. You see him also undergo the same transformation.
Cool.
That's his whole turn. This guy, he is going to turn at the guy that just damaged him severely. He's going to charge you. He's gonna roar at you.
All right.
And charge you. Here it goes.
$10. That's how much he's charging
He
you.
charges you $10. That's correct.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap.
It's actually, with the exchange rate, it's 50,000 gold.
He's taking you to court.
Oh.
I think he misses.
No,
25
that hits because of charging.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Alright,
the-
he gets-
oh, because you charged. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
combat maneuver. I sue you.
oops, no. 24. Take 33 damage from his great axe.
Rip.
All right. Probably. I feel like I have to set this up every time we go to a map.
You're probably
probably.
right.
There's too many creatures on the turn tracker. We need to kill some more of them.
Yeah, you guys need to kill more of them. I can take this one off at
Working on
least.
it.
Here we go.
I want
Help
more.
you.
Well, I'm just saying I want more turns. That's all. I want to do more damages.
This guy says, interesting. I know more about who you are now.
Oh yeah, we're gonna whoop your ass.
I think I remember you now. And he's going to use an ability on.
Wait, he remembers us? How could he remember us?
Ooh,
maybe he'll
dun
tell us.
dun dun.
He's going to use an ability on Brugar again. This is a different ability, though. It is a supernatural ability.
It's an
Okay.
inability.
What type of save is this? Okay, fortitude save. You're probably
Oh.
going to make this. Go ahead and make a fortitude save for me,
Easy.
Brugar. You're fine. You're only going to take half the damage. You feel you feel a terrible chill, but you're able to mostly shrug it off. You take 16 damage.
Okay.
Still, numbers add up.
Because
Yeah.
you feel a terrible chill, otherworldly chill come over you.
Alrighty.
And you see him like move. He's now like floating up in the air. He steps into the air and he's floating just above the balcony. Gorg.
Uh,
Oh, and you also notice one more thing. You also notice as he stands up there that it looks like there's kind of like a blurry after image of like there's 7 of them basically. He has mirror.
Okay.
did I'll say get hurt?
He did.
Yes.
He just
Okay.
got slapped by a great axe for like 30 damage. Rude. Ban this man.
We're not hasted, right?
No.
Correct. You're
That'd
not
be nice.
hasted.
Gorg's gonna come in here. He's still invisible, and he's going to.
Invisible but talking. Right?
Actually, I think he's gonna double move.
Because I'm assuming he's maintaining his bardic performance.
Yeah. So it's probably not helping his stealth, but yeah.
I mean, people they have to take a turn off to try to pinpoint his location, though. So
Yeah. Okay, so that's what he does.
unless they have see invisibility, they might have that. It's possible. Could happen. This guy takes a turn off, buffs himself up. You see him take on a more wolf-like appearance instead of the hyena-like appearance he had before. Not that big a difference, but but yeah, his features become more angular though. Raziel.
I'm gonna do what I didn't want to do and go into the.
There's nothing else to do out there.
So I'll come in here. Can I like actually see to throw daggers up on the balcony?
Well, I mean, if anything, now is the time
Yeah.
to like get in there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see them. You can see this guy. He's floating up above the balcony a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
too.
going to try and throw a dagger at that guy.
All right.
And I'm going to throw my spell storing dagger to try and bestow a curse upon him if I hit him.
Okay.
And since I have quick draw, I can just swap hands or whatever. Doesn't matter. So let me make sure I don't have 2-weapon fighting on. I'm going to have deadly aim on. And here we go. 36.
Roll a D7.
He has mirror image up?
He does. I did mention
Did I
that.
miss that? Okay,
You
I
might
must
have
have missed that.
Yeah. I said that.
There goes 6. I did not hit it.
Stood up. You break one of the images.
Damn. So then I see it's an image and I don't choose to make the thing go. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the image pop.
Next
away.
time I'll throw like 5 daggers and break all the images. It's perfect.
Brugar, it's your turn now.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
I'm gonna fly up over here. And I'm going to pile driver this dude too.
Which one are you going after?
This guy.
Oh, he's up on the top floor of the balcony. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Oh,
fly
you
up onto the top.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I got you. You fly up. Okay. Yep, go for it. Does he... I guess he gets an attack opportunity as you move
He does.
past him, right? His javelin. Oh, he threw a javelin, actually. He doesn't have a weapon out right now. Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead and... Yep. No attack opportunity from that guy.
There's damage, and then the bull rush.
Okay. Yep. I think that's still going to succeed, but let me check. Yeah, that does succeed enough to knock him a little ways. You go knock him 5.
So I guess I
Does he
knock
get a-
him off the thing.
Does he get a bonus when you're trying to knock him into a hazard, though? How does that work? I feel like there's a bonus for that. Let me double check. Maybe that's for grapple.
We'll see. I'm looking.
All right, bull rush. I don't see anything about that. I think you're just gonna knock him off the balcony.
Bull rushes are deadly off of edges and cliffs.
I think you just knock him off the balcony. All right, he is knocked off the balcony. You do your trip attack too. I guess he doesn't
Nope,
matter.
I don't need to.
He's just gonna fall prone anyway.
Yep, he falls, takes falling damage, and goes prone.
All right, you knock him off the balcony. Now he's next to Ausay, though. Savath.
Okay. I will come in and fly.
Okay. So yeah, the two guys over here are on the ground floor. Everyone else is on the balcony.
What's the red
Ausay's on the
again?
The red is actually a table.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna fly up so that I can breath weapon the two. They're both up on the platform, right?
Which two? The ones up here? These are both on the platform.
Why do I hear like Pluto in the background, like someone's watching a stream?
Probably because
Oh,
someone's
that's probably
watching
my
a stream.
headphones. Gosh. Okay.
Okay, it's not bad. It's just like barely
Yeah.
noticeable.
I'll just move them. I was audio checking because like I'm using XSplit now, so everything's different.
I
Yeah,
got
you want to
you.
make sure the
Okay,
stream
yeah,
is
no,
working
no
fine.
worries.
The two on the left of Bruger.
Okay, yep. Those are on the balcony.
Okay, I just tried to do Fantasy Grounds things and like move the map around and stuff. God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to do we are a dragon breath weapon. So that is a DC 23 reflex.
DC 23 reflex. Okay. Oops, that was the wrong bouton. All right. All right. The guy on the left fails. He's gonna take the full damage.
Oh, and I gotta spend my rage because I'm still raging technically.
Let me see the one on the right. I think the one on the right's gonna succeed, but let me double check. What's his bonus? His saves are all pretty high. Maybe not though. I think the reflex is his worst save.
That'll be
Oh
all
no,
I
he
do
fails
as well.
it. He fails it. What type of damage is this? He does have some resistances.
Cold magic.
Okay, so he takes. It looks like he fails a save as well, but he doesn't take full damage from it. It looks like he resists some of it. All right. And I'm assuming that's your turn. So this guy is prone. While he's prone, he's gonna Hulk out. That's gonna be his turn. You see his jaws extend out and become more angular. They all have this ability. This guy is gonna make his way down the stairs. Can make it out to here, and he's gonna throw a javelin at Raziel.
Rude.
He misses.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure 17 misses.
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure I have like 20 or something.
All right, I'll say.
Oh no, wait, I have 31 AC. What the hell?
I'll say it is your turn.
Oh,
I
the
got
sacred
two of
armor
these guys next
buff.
to me.
You have two guys next to you. One of them's prone and doesn't have a weapon out right now, although he does look like he might be able to attack you with his maw now. But he is prone, so. But it's going to be harder
Alright.
to do flyby attacks when you're already next to these guys. You could go after someone
Yeah.
else. Uh-oh, my connection to the server's been interrupted.
Rip.
Yeah, mine did too.
Oh, it's back, apparently. I guess that's one of the advantages of Fantasy Grounds is you host it yourself. Instead of having to
You're
You're
rely
like,
on
ah,
it.
secret's
mean,
broken. God
You don't see
damn
all
it.
the work that Secret does to get us the server, right?
That's fair. Sometimes
Do you have
it's
to
a
set up
hassle.
like a VPN or port forwarding or anything for that? Or does it just work?
I think she's had to do some port forwarding before.
Sorry, I was grabbing my knife. Yeah, all I have to do is port forward. That's it. It's
Okay,
just
that's
whether or
not
not
that
I can
bad.
log into the router is the trouble.
No, yeah. I was going to say, if you can log into the router and then as an internet person, you know how to do that, so that's good.
Alright, so I'll say, what do you do?
Holy shit. So hold on, my hero lab is
It's freaking out.
slugging along.
It's freaking out, man.
Yeah, I feel like mine's the only hero lab that's not freaking out. Apparently, mine's been.
I think it's because I play on a really high resolution.
Hey, mine's
Or
been
do
roll
on
20
really
that's
high
freaking out,
resolution.
not Hero Lab. Thank you very much.
Right, but I mean, you haven't been using Hero Lab either. But Secret.
True. Which
Ron-
Yeah.
I have Ron's license key for that, and I've never used it.
It's
Maybe I should do it
definitely-
for the new
doesn't, like,
character. I've
tab
never
switching
done
or
it.
character switching at all.
New things are hard.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to breathe fire at them.
Okay.
He ate
Breathe
some
fire.
hot chili
They
peppers.
need to reflex save. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what my French chef character should do. Eat like hot chili peppers, then breathe
Oh,
fire
wow.
on people. This is awesome.
Wait, what
Bonjour.
game are you
You're
playing
about to
chef
be
in?
burnt to a crisp.
Looks like at least one of them failed. What's the DC? though?
Undecided.
16.
Okay, so only one of them failed. The one on the right failed. The one on the left did not.
Maybe in what's it called? In a homebrew, I'll do it. I don't want to do it in an AP
Oh.
Here we go. That's finally working.
because I want stuff that like caters to my character a little bit. I feel like I won't get that in an AP if I'm doing like silly stuff.
Can I have the game for you?
I just have to work on my French accent. That's like the hardest part. Anyways, story
Alright.
for another time.
You you damaged these guys. The one on the right who failed his reflex saves looks like he's really badly injured, but he is still standing. Do you move anywhere? You still have a move action?
Yeah,
or you
I
can
move.
5 foot fly?
I move.
5 foot, or do you do a full move?
Which one's prone?
The one on the left is prone. The one on the right with the axe is not. So this guy's got an axe out. This guy does not have any weapons out, but he is in werewolf form. So he could potentially try to bite you maybe, but he's also prone.
All right. I'm going to move speed's 50. We've updated our hotkeys. Of course you did.
X roll 20. It's very nice. They reverted there's the zoom change. I don't even know what the zoom change was, but apparently people didn't like
Zoom,
so-
zoom.
If I fly around the room, can I do that?
yeah, I think so.
And need attacks from everyone.
Just from 2. Yeah, everyone else is on the balcony, so he's not provoking from those guys. He's under he's flying under the balcony when he's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that is gonna provoke 2 attacks though.
I'm not charging, so that should help.
Yeah, your AC will be a little bit better. Let's see. The first attack.
Fuck.
That
Is
guy
that-
hits you.
Yeah.
That's with the great axe. I wanted to roll the big one.
Ausse's dead.
No, I'm not.
He just takes 33 damage. No big deal. The other one's gonna attempt to try to bite you.
God, what if your character
From the
dies
prone
like
position.
this session or next session, right before the end?
I'm assuming
And we wish
That
for them to
misses.
come back alive.
Oh yeah, we're high level.
Mhm.
You can
Yeah.
do that.
so you take a little bit of damage flying away, but you do get away.
Mhm.
We're on round 4 now, looks like. This guy is going to charge Brugar. Does a 34 hit? I don't think it does because he's
No.
combat expertise, right? So
Yeah, I've
Right.
got combat expertise baked into all my rolls right
Yeah.
now. Isn't that crazy? I have like a plus 31 to bull rush with
With
the
combat
minus-
expertise.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
got like all these other bonuses going too.
So
Guys,
yeah,
both the wishes, I have the perfect use. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
perfect.
Like,
Two
against
wishes!
humanoid creatures, I almost can't fail on my combat maneuvers. Like, they're this high because I'm expecting to use it against monsters.
All
Because
right,
they have some high CMD.
this guy charges at you. He pulls out a falchion when he charges you instead of a great axe, but he misses. So let's see. Savoth is up in the air, right? This guy instead is going to move around and come after Razael.
Rude?
And that misses. Your AC's 31, right?
Yeah, my AC is actually ridiculous. It's 31.
If he didn't have that table, he could have charged you, but the table is in the way, so he had to move around it.
Yeah.
And he would have hit if he'd been able to charge you.
I don't even know, man. I got like +3 armor plus another +3 from sacred armor. I got natural armor. I got freaking dex dodge stuff. I got.
Yeah, high level Pathfinder, man.
Oh my god, I got ring of protection. It's good stuff. I always act like I'm a glass cannon, but I'm not really.
Not this character.
He's going
Wiz
to
pops it.
he's going to shout out, "Prostrate yourselves before me," and everyone make a will save. He's using a spell.
More like
You
won't
can roll
save.
a spellcraft check as well, but he's using Greater Command. I'll just tell you.
Oh, the natural 20. It just comes out.
Oh, the natural 10.
The natural 10.
My combo roll with
That's
my
my
Eidolon isn't
spellcraft.
working anymore.
All natural, all organic,
Okay,
natural
let's see.
10.
Will save? Is that what's happening here?
Oh my god, what?
Yep. So that was Alice's familiar,
That's
right?
the familiar, I'm assuming.
Yay!
With the one bonus.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense
Is
because
this
that's
a
been a problem.
compulsion effect?
It sure is.
I'm gonna roll twice.
And take the lower.
I like to live on the wild side.
Actually, this one is I roll and then I can choose if I want to roll. So don't tell me if I fail yet.
Even better. All right. Yeah, I won't. I've been tight-lipped. People have already rolled stuff. I haven't said it.
Does Gorg have to roll as well?
Gorg. I don't think Gorg does actually. I think Gorg's fine.
Wait, did we do Pythagorean theorem? Do I have to roll?
Yes, you do have to roll.
I'm not gonna use
Pythagorean
my
theorem doesn't matter for this spell.
trait. Oh, okay. All's good.
I guess it kind of could. It could matter, but no, in this case, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, Gorg doesn't have to roll it. It's just Alcé, his familiar, or his Eidolon rather, Brugar, Savoth, and Raziel need to roll it.
Oh,
So you're not gonna you keeping that 26 then?
yeah.
Looks like everybody passed. Nobody
I was ready for him to say everyone failed.
nobody wants to do what he says. He tries to command you all to go prone for a turn.
Prone. Heh.
Uh-huh. That's what he did. He said prostrate
Shenanigan.
yourself before me. That was the list of things you can do with command. One of them is drop prone. But he's going to move out into the center. He's going to move up next to Savoth.
Oh,
Whew, that was a mistake.
easy on me.
Not quite next. Yeah, he'll do it. He's moving up next to Savoth.
Moving away from me.
Uh-huh. Out into the center of he's airwalking over into the center of the room.
He's a perfect target now, though.
Across the air. Yeah, he's confident in his abilities.
he hasn't seen what Raziel can do yet. He's only Raziel's one down far.
Gorg, you do anything?
I mean, I'm not evil.
Oh, no. Are you sure about that? No.
What does Gorg do? If anything besides maintain performance. I guess Gorik could heal Ause if he can get over there. Might be a bit of a distance to go.
He doesn't have heal. Well, he hasn't. He has.
He doesn't have Cure Light Wounds?
No, no, he doesn't.
Aw.
Yeah.
You didn't feel like 1d8 plus 2 was worth doing?
No.
Be really useful in combats. I heal you for 1d8 plus 2. Great use of a turn. 10 out of 10.
I didn't want a bard heal bot. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Wait, I can cast Cure Light Wounds. I'll do that. That's a good use of my turn.
Yes, you should definitely do that.
I'll put it in my spell storing dagger, then throw it at you.
Brilliant.
It's rage healing, though.
I don't. Oh wait,
that
no, he has
sounds like
the
I want a
wand.
character that does this.
He
I want
has
this.
the wand. That's right. We gave him a wand. I gave him a wand. He flies. Who's hurt? Alcé?
Everyone except
Alcé
me
and Brugar
and
both
you.
hurt.
Well,
Only
Brugar's
Alcé
too
and
deep
Brugar,
in
really.
there.
Yeah, Brugar's up on the second
Oh
floor.
my god.
He's gonna fly up to here, and it's on this bard's spell list, so he doesn't have to UMD the wand. So he's gonna cast a tiny ass heal.
1d8 plus 1.
You're gonna appreciate this.
When it's 2 health. Hey!
He healed for
That's
7.
good.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
This is better than
Oh
nothing.
my god. I want a character that throws things for non-lethal and the things have spell storing and he can store heals in them. And then when the non-lethal hits the ally, he
think
can
it works
choose
that
to
way.
use it. Oh
But
my
an
god.
alchemist might be able to throw heals at people, though.
They
Maybe.
do. There's a archetype.
That sounds pretty fun too.
There's a discovery.
Oh
This
my
guy-
god.
This guy's going to charge. Actually, he can't.
Raziel.
There's a body in the way, so he's just going to move into the square. But he does get a flank now, so he's got that going for him. 35?
Nope. 38 that's the number.
So he's got like a 1 in 4 chance of hitting you there, but
Okay,
not good
boys.
enough. He moves
It's
up
that
to
time.
Couch and Raziel, do your worst.
Fervor use, cast Divine Power on myself, which
Okay.
gives me an effective +4 luck bonus, so it doesn't stack with Divine Favor. But it also gives me an extra attack when I full attack, so it's like a haste.
Yeah, it's haste.
So let me
Funny
turn on
story.
my.
I am very familiar with that spell for some reason.
And I will 5-step over here
Okay.
and say, "No, you kneel." And then I'll unleash my holy fury upon this evil guy. Is he an evil outsider? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but I'm doing
I
something
heard
that
the word haste, I got excited.
He
just me.
It's not.
Aww.
It's divine power.
You're lame.
Yes, he actually he does count as an outsider.
So I don't know how to roll the dice for this. So Bane is 2d8 or 2d6.
It's
Plus
2d6, but it also adds +2 to hit and damage.
Okay,
flat
and
numbers
I
as
did
well.
not add those in at all.
Did not include those. Okay, noted.
I did not include the Bane, and if I crit, he has to roll for nauseated on every crit.
Okay, so a couple things. First off, roll a. I forgot to do this on the last.
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Roll. There's a concealment roll. As you see, there's a field of multicolored chaotic energy swirling around him as well.
What?
So this first attack, roll a D5 and a D6.
Do I need to see the result of one first?
So the D5, okay, you
Go through?
first. That's for the concealment, so that hits concealment. On concealment, ones are bad.
Then
So
that's
first
bad.
one just misses from concealment. It bounces off that chaotic
Oh, wait.
energy flying around. The second attack,
Oh.
you just missed.
Well, that was a 6 on the second one. Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought one went
yeah.
through the 5.
No, well, one would have hit if it was through the 6. That's through the mirror images. The 1d6 was for mirror images. But I was doing concealment first. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the order it goes in. I don't know. We've encountered it before with like high level Pathfinder, but I
I
can't.
think concealment, then images.
Yeah, I think so too. That's
Yeah.
the way I did it there. So,
So I just had to roll a bunch of d5s, basically.
So, yeah, the haste attack, another d5.
So, okay. I'll let you tell me what to roll.
Okay, now a d6 for the images.
So I want a 1 here, technically.
Yeah, if you want to hit it.
Damn.
You break an image. Now it'll be 2 d5s. But I'll tell you which one is which. I mean, 25 obviously misses. The 37 will hit, though, potentially, but you got to roll again versus concealment. And
So the 4, does that go through the concealment?
that goes through concealment, now through images.
So then images.
Another d5. You break an image, so now it'll be a d4 for images. So you break a couple images of him, but you don't actually do any damage to him.
God damn it.
Good turn.
And since I didn't hit, I don't get to actually apply the Bane thing.
That is correct.
And the 27, that wouldn't have hit if it was a 29? Or did you count that one?
Yeah, 29 would have still not hit.
Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
Mm-hmm. All right, Brugger, it's your turn. Let's see if you can do better than Raziel.
Well, I'm not gonna attack the guy directly, but
Whirlwind
these guys are all
attack.
surrounding me. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a surprise. I'm on like a
Two of 'em are
balcony or
surrounding you.
something here, so I actually don't know how this is
Yeah,
gonna
one's
work.
on the ground, but
Okay.
But I'm gonna use a groundbreaker.
Okay.
Right.
only 2 of them are next to you, though, right? One of them's on the ground floor.
Yeah, that's
but-
correct.
Okay, just making sure Matt knew.
So,
You still get the 2 people.
Yep, I take my hammer as a full round action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity,
Mhm.
and I use it to smash the ground.
But then if they go prone, you get attack opportunity. Is that how that works?
Real quick before you commit to this, there is also this unconscious guy next to you, too.
Oh, that's right.
Rip.
Granted, from what you heard, he's kind of a jerk. But
But he's like unconscious, and does he look like he's dying?
I thought Groundbreaker doesn't actually do damage, though, I thought.
No, it looks like he's stable.
It's not like you're going to hurt him.
Well,
They're gonna
if I
fall.
break this ground.
Oh,
it
that's
pretty
what you're
much
trying to
falls.
do? Oh.
Yeah, it's called Groundbreaker.
I thought that was the one where you try and knock everyone around you prone.
That's what it does. Is
Yeah.
I'm literally attacking the ground and it's sundering everything around me.
I see. Okay.
Most of the time, that just creates difficult terrain. But if you're using it on a structure like this, it's probably gonna break the balcony.
Break it.
And
Yeah,
it's gonna-
that's what I was thinking.
Standing are gonna fall, or lying on it in the case of this unconscious guy are gonna fall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I mean, all right, the guy might be a dick, but I'm not evil, and I've actually been role playing Brugar for a while as kind of like a good character,
Oh, definitely. He's a hero, man.
and so
I'm bragging here.
I'm going to double take here and not sunder the ground and potentially threaten this guy's life.
I just figured I'd point it out because it was under the token.
yeah.
So it wasn't.
Dude, bull rush someone off the freaking ledge. That'd be awesome.
He already did that.
He's already done it.
That's what the guy over here that happened to him.
Oh, okay. Do it more. More of that.
He likes to change it up.
So both of these guys are wielding a weapon.
They're both wielding falchions.
Okay. I'm gonna make an attack on this dude.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a disarm.
Okay. All right, so you disarm him.
And it goes flying in the 8 direction. And then I'm gonna turn to this guy with my my iterative attack and also disarm him at 5 down.
So actually, yeah, it just flies up into the wall up here.
So 40.
Yep, that will disarm him.
And it flies into the 6 direction.
Flies over here, it looks like. Flies past you.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to just make one attack, my last attack, then against the first guy. At that's 10 down, I believe, for the third attack, right?
Yep.
So 19. That might actually miss.
That does miss. But you
Nice,
disarmed
that's,
both of them.
Yeah, disarm both of them. That's my turn.
Okay. Savath, it is your turn. This guy is standing in the air right before you.
Yes. Is this an evil outsider?
Yes, it is. He
Then-
counts as an evil outsider.
Okay, so I get a +2 to hit, right?
Yes.
For Bane.
If you have Bane, you have +2
Yeah.
to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we're full rounding him.
You're gonna have the same luck I had.
Alright, keep in
But
mind.
yes, break
You don't
the
have
images and
concealment, though,
things.
but you just have. He has 3 images of him right now. There's
Wait,
4 of them.
why is there no concealment for Savath?
Because that spell only works for his ranged attacks.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
It's like a level 2 spell,
So I
think.
can't
Why don't I
use
just
my wing
freaking
attacks because I'm
Attack it
flying.
melee then.
So we
He's
just
up
got
in
3
the air.
attacks, and I'm not hasted.
Yeah, but I can fly.
Oh, I don't know.
I just didn't understand what the thing did.
Well, you didn't
mean-
know he had it. It reveals itself
Yeah.
when you throw a weapon on him. It's invisible until you, and then you see the
Okay.
colorful hues as it bounces off.
Looks like the claws are the same, so I'm gonna roll those as well.
The colorful Hugh
Okay.
Jackmans.
All right. You have 1 potential hit, although you do break images with the misses. So I think the first 2, though, when you break 2 images.
What
You get
happens
down to
first, though? I do my claw first, so...
I
guess
assumed
I
you did it in the order you
break-
rolled it on. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
break an image. He has 1 image left for the last attack. So go ahead and roll 1d2. Flip a coin.
And then oh.
You break his last image. He is out of images.
Damn it!
Yay!
Okay, well, I guess. Could have just spewed
That's
more
good.
cold
Taking out
on
his
him,
thingy.
I guess. Okay, and I'm going to... 5 foot fly. No, Raz is everywhere's there. I'm gonna 5 foot fly right here, just cause.
Okay.
I'm gonna spin my rage as well.
I mean, breaking those images might actually be really huge, considering Alcé's
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah.
Next.
That shouldn't be a problem for me, really.
Oh, the images? Well, they're all gone anyway. This guy, on his turn, he stands up. And he sees most of his things. He sees Alcé over here. He's gonna pull out a falchion as he charges Alcé.
Rude.
Yeah, he's gonna try to make things difficult for you. He doesn't like
They're
you
on the
ran away
ground?
from him. Alcé's flying like 5 feet above the ground. He's close enough to
Oh.
ground level. He can get it.
Okay.
Does a 30 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is using a falchion rather than a great axe, so it's gonna be a little bit less damage. Oh, it's got a more level curve, so that might help him a little bit. 28 damage to you.
Yeah.
And
Rip.
that's.
I can't see anyone's health bar except Brugar's.
Oh, you can't see Alcé's? I can see it.
Nope.
Maybe it's just not.
It's
visible
because
to
it's on
everyone.
top of my dragon, probably.
That might be
No, I don't
Maybe.
think you have it programmed because I don't.
I just don't think it's not. I just think it's not
I
on
think I just
for
don't
me.
have, doesn't have visibility for everyone. I think I'd have to like edit that.
Yeah, jeez.
There's a setting, yeah, that you have.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how to do it.
It might
it's
be
not
me
more.
that has to set it.
He's at 62 out of 149, so he's at a little below half health.
Okay.
I mean, him and Brug are the only ones that have taken damage in the party so far. This guy's turn. He is the only one that hasn't done this yet, so he is going to Hulk out. Takes a full turn off to do that. He transforms and lets out a howl. I'll say it's your turn. Unfortunately,
How
for
are you doing that?
You have a doofus
How?
right in your face, but you can fly past him if you want to charge the other guy. I'll just provoke. If you want to try to hit this guy,
Huh.
no big deal. He just hits for like 30 damage.
That's the worst he could. That's not the worst. So
And this guy's like he's up 10 feet in the air.
I can charge through this guy and hit that guy.
Yeah, you can charge over him basically.
Charge over him. All right. So yeah,
It will provoke, but
that's what I'm going to do.
okay. So this guy's gonna take his attack on you. Ooh. Luckily, that is not a chance for crit because he doesn't have improved critical. It's one away with that falchion.
It's fine. I have ways around that.
So you take 26 damage, minimum damage, from that guy as he slaps at you with his falchion. But you are able to get that off and fly past this.
Yep.
You can end up above the balcony if you want.
That's what. That's what I was
over here.
planning on doing. Holy shit! Come on.
Oh, yeah, and this falchion over here would probably have fallen down the stairs. So it's down to the floor. The bottom of the stairs, and this one's over here. Is that your attack roll?
Yeah.
That misses.
God
Man,
bless.
This guy's pretty tough. You see him. He's
Tough with
cloaked in.
the PH.
He's cloaked in shadows as you try to hit him, and the shadows repel your attacks. I think Brugar has a higher AC than him, but I don't think anybody else does in this combat. Maybe Savoth. Savoth's is pretty high too.
31's not high enough.
No,
I can fight defensively.
Savoth missed on a 31. All right, for the next round, this doofus he does not have his falchion anymore, but he can still try to bite you. So he'll do that. He's gonna try to bite you. Does he have any other things I can do with him trying to bite? Not really. All right, he attempts to bite you. I'm pretty sure it's gonna miss. And then he's going to 5-foot step away from you after his bite fails.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wow, wow, wow. This guy is going to 5-foot forward and attempt to attack Raziel.
Rude.
And misses. He rolled lowly, very low. He's gonna try to bite you as well. Oh, actually, that's right. He can full attack you. He can actually full attack, guys. He's gonna take another. Actually, I'm gonna do his other axe
Roll
attack
some ones.
first.
Roll some ones.
There's his attack. Second axe attack that misses. And then he's gonna attempt a bite as well, which is probably not likely to hit because it's got a very low bonus. He's using it as a secondary attack. He misses. All of his attacks miss. He's basically like Raziel here. All right, this guy's turn. The avatar of Deklausar.
I can hear the excitement in your voice. I know that kind of excitement as a DM.
Yeah.
But I finally get to like use my big toy.
Uh-huh. All right. This guy has a spear. He quick draws out,
Yeah.
and he is going to stab at Savoth with it multiple times.
No, not multiple times. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Do I have anything cool? Let me look. No. My cool characters are in
38.
other games.
Sure that hits you.
Yeah.
Good news is, he's actually not that scary in melee combat. The other guy, I think the minions are scarier in melee combat. But he's harder to hit. He's got more attacks too, though. So that he deals 14 damage with his first attack.
Okay.
Does a 29 hit you? I don't think it does.
It does, actually. When I'm in Dragon
Oh,
form,
okay.
I lose my armor bonus.
Gotcha. Okay, so he hits you again then.
Hero Lab's making me lose my armor bonus.
13 more damage. He attacks you again with a spear.
Oh no.
27.
Yes.
13 more damage.
Oh, I have like 200 health, Zerduram. This is fine.
He attempts to claw at you.
300 damage.
What the hell just-
Savath's dead. You had to say something, see.
I accidentally typed in 13.
Chance for
me.
critical.
Oh my god, you had to say 200 health. You had
Does a 26 confirm?
Yes.
At least it's just the claw.
It's because she said 200 health. That's why it happened.
This is going to be like not a very scary threat. Oh no, 15 damage crit. No. He also attempts to bite you.
That
21.
misses.
That misses. Okay. And he's going to stay where he's at. That's his turn. Gorg. Gorg's invisible and next to a knoll. The knoll probably can hear him, if he's still performing.
Yeah, that's the thing. 1 second. Gorig is going to. So those holes are on the ground.
He's going
now.
to go rig or go home.
Is that right? The two knolls next to him are on the ground?
Yeah, these two knolls are on the ground.
Okay. He's going to continue his performance. And he's going to... where's this measuring tool? It's Savath and this guy, they're in the air, like, right?
Yeah. Yes, they are standing like 10 feet up in the air. They're at like the balcony level, basically.
Okay, so like if
Just
Gorig breath weapon the dudes on the bottom, it wouldn't affect those in the air, would it?
You can angle it that way, yeah.
I don't want to hit Savath. That's the question.
Yep, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. He's gonna take a breath, which is going to also reveal him.
Okay.
So it is a reflex 16. And he can do this again in 2 rounds. It's also gonna... Well, it would have hit the other dude if he was on the ground, but since he's not, it's not gonna...
He's not. Okay, they both make their saves.
Okay, and this is fire damage.
Okay.
And he's going to continue the performance. And then after that, he's gonna 5-foot step back. Flying, he's flying, but he's ground level because I guess he went ground level to heal, so.
Yeah. I mean, he's floating above the ground, just above the ground. Kind of like
Mhm.
Alcé was doing earlier. Alcé's up on the balcony now, though. Alright. This guy is going to attempt to do a bite on Brugar. He's got to hit a nat 20 to hit. He doesn't. He's going to 5-foot back. And, 5-foot back, and he's going to pick up that falchion that got disarmed from the other one. So he's holding a weapon.
All
He's
right.
going to snarl at you. Razel, it's your turn. So let's see a better effort out of you.
Yeah, so if I want to fly, it's going to take a standard action, so I may as well just keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
But by the way, what is if I know the spell that the shield is? Do I know what the odds are of actually hitting?
Yeah, it's 20%. That's why it's a 1 in 5, and if you roll 1,
Sorry.
you miss.
1 in
All
5
right.
to miss.
As you do
Okay.
that, this guy 5-foot steps with you.
Okay, that's how it is. I'm going to. Do I have something?
He does a hyena laugh as he follows you.
Do I have the thing that lets me make an attack in melee and not provoke?
I don't know. Do you?
I know I have the power that lets me do it, but I don't think I have. Can I like melee with one dagger and then throw the rest?
I don't see why not.
This got complicated, but okay.
Yeah, I like complicated.
Because now I have to figure out how to make this actually do this right. Okay. First attack is going at this guy in melee.
Okay.
So let me put it on melee. Let me turn off my deadly aim, but leave 2-weapon fighting on because I'm going to keep fighting this round. Okay.
Do you have to leave the deadly aim on to get the effect on the ranged attacks, though?
Well,
Deadly aim work.
deadly aim is something I choose per attack, I thought.
Deadly
Deadly
aim is
aim,
per
it
round.
works for the whole round.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's like power
Oh.
attack.
But so I don't get the bonus to damage if it's a melee attack, though?
You don't get the penalty to hit or the bonus to damage from melee attack.
Right, okay,
See
so I'm
here.
turning it off. That's what I said.
Yeah, okay, so you still turn it on. That's
I
right,
mean,
turn it
I'm
on.
turning off the
Right,
buff,
it only
but
affects
it is
ranged
on
attacks.
for
I
the
wanted to
round.
check, but yeah, it says the penalty
Okay.
on range attack, so you're fine.
Okay, so it's on for the round, but off for this attack because it's a melee attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
This is against the guy.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we were doing it right. Okay, that hits, and he's still up.
My second attack, god damn it, is also going at that guy.
Okay, you still using the Seaborn dagger to do this?
No, because my second attack has to be the alternate hand.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right.
And I think we ruled that I couldn't use the same dagger for 2-weapon fighting like that. Wait, that's the right one. Okay, I'm not crazy.
Okay. You, even though not all the damage looks like it goes through, you still kill him. It's enough to kill him.
Okay, so now things get complicated more because I put my deadly aim buff back on, and we ignore the first attacks.
Attack action, and we ignore the first 2 attacks.
And I have to put them back to ranged. Alright, so that's ranged. Buff, deadly aim is back on. 2-weapon fighting wasn't on for that. I just realized.
Oh, well, you still would have hit. This guy's AC is
Okay.
very low.
And point blank should be on.
Unlike the Avatar of Declasar, these guys have an AC of like 20 or something like that. It's not very high.
God, okay, I think this is right. As long as I'm going to recalc my sheet just to be sure, because whenever I mess with the buffs, sometimes it doesn't recognize it correctly.
I mean,
So
these guys
let that
these
go real
guys
quick, and then I'm done.
Run around and annoy you. And
Yeah, this is the one that really matters. Okay, so yeah, we're going to ignore the first attack on each one.
Yep.
If the spell-throwing one hits, I want to, wait, did I not have iteratives on? I ignore all of it. Ignore
all of it.
all of it. And let me just say, ignore above. just so we
Yeah.
know where the line's at, because I didn't have any of my iteratives on. Okay, I knew I forgot something. Okay,
Did
so
you turn
that's
on your deadly aim's on? Okay, cool.
so those are my 2 attacks. Ignore the first one on each one, and I think everything else is right.
I only see the spell storing one. I don't see the seaborn.
Above the line.
Yeah, I don't see one above that. I just see the
So you
spell storing.
see ignore above, and then you don't see.
I only see spell storing. The +2 spell storing dagger.
I don't know. I mean, it's there for me.
I don't know. I can refresh.
Hang on.
Maybe you hit him too quickly.
Discord. There you go. It's in Discord.
Oh, you gave me a link.
I promise you,
There.
I did not doctor the photo in any way that fast.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the jankiest thing I've ever seen, but we'll do it. All right. So we're ignoring the first attack.
You hit open original so you can actually read it, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
That second attack looks like it's a 38 chance for
Yep.
crit. Go ahead and roll a d5. If it's higher than a 1, you hit with a seaborn attack. And then I gotta go back.
Yay.
You hit with the seaborn dagger.
And it crits.
Oh, let me go back.
And keep in mind, as far as DR is concerned, I do have the thing that makes it all combined first.
Yes, it does. That does hit, and does confirm. Does that have the Bane damage in there?
So none of the Bane stuff is in any of this because I don't have it built on my sheet.
Okay, so you hit.
So-
I forgot my Bane damage.
Yeah, add 2 to the damage, and then I can roll the 2d8.
Wait, no, I didn't. I did it. Never mind.
And the 2d8 doesn't multiply, does it?
It's
A 2d6, sorry.
And that does not multiply. That is correct.
Right. This is complicated.
Okay,
I
I
actually
need to-
rolled pretty well there.
I need to pull this in another window so I can like reference it at the same time.
Sorry.
Make me do this. It's Roll20's fault. I blame Roll20.
I mean, you can see I have the roll on mine. I don't know. And there's the first one I did that didn't work. It wasn't because I did it too fast. Like, there was the first one that didn't work, not the second.
Weird.
So, if you want to add 11 damage from Bane, and then it needs to make a DC 17 fort save or become nauseated for D3 rounds.
DC 14 fortitude?
DC 17 fort save.
Okay, well, he makes it.
Okay, so he's sickened for 1 round.
All right, sickened. That's pretty good. All right.
Okay, moving on to attack number
24 misses.
2 on the adamantine. What 26 does that hit? Because I didn't
Still
put the Bane
misses.
in.
Still
Okay,
misses.
and then the haste attack on the Seaborn would be a 29.
Still misses.
Damn. He has pretty high AC. I might just turn off deadly aim.
But you damaged him really good with that crit. It looks like he actually notices.
True. And did it look like all the damage went through?
Yeah, it did
Okay.
actually.
Cool. I've used like all my high level spells, so next is gonna be like I don't
It's
know.
the kind of fight to use them in. So
Like
in theory, this maybe. I mean, it's obviously the Declosar fight's going to be a lot harder, probably. But yeah, this is probably the second hardest fight
yeah,
you guys.
I actually
will have.
don't have any more buffs to put on myself.
Maybe not though. I don't know. You guys might have had a harder fight. I'm just not thinking of right off the top of my head. So
I think that one where we fought the thing in the mountain, that was probably the hardest. The siege engine.
You guys one shot that thing.
I'm kidding. That's the joke.
Okay. Very funny. So,
All right, I fly over this dude
Or that shark.
closer
That
to
bandit's
that guy,
killed.
okay.
and I am just gonna full round him.
Okay.
I'm gonna mess him up.
The shark was definitely the hardest fight for the campaign.
Still using combat expertise.
That shark had a family, you guys know. He had a whole backstory you guys never got to learn.
Dang.
I think those all hit on this guy. He is still up, but you hurt him pretty badly. All right, that's your
Alright, that's
turn.
my turn.
Okay.
I just freaked out that it was really late, but it's because I didn't set my clocks back an hour yet.
I look at the others. It's Savath and Alce and Raziel, and I tell them, come on, finish him.
All right, Savath, it's your turn.
I'm looking
I'll
at you,
try,
Raziel.
now that there's no
I'm trying,
ranges.
man. This thing has so much AC.
Okay, so
Don't make me come down there.
This guy's at your level, actually. You could
Oh.
5-foot fly to him. He's up. He's airwalking up in the above the like above the ground here.
So that's
He's
bite,
10 feet up.
claw, claw.
Bite, claw, claw. One claw hit.
God
Are those
damn
Santa
it.
Claus?
They
got
are
pretty
kind
high
of
AC.
cold, but they're not cold to cipher though.
I'm gonna make a druid that turns into a bear, and his name's gonna be Santa, so he can have Santa Claus.
So 16 plus 8 for being a bad dude from the outside.
Oh man, I was almost freaking out because I'm like, oh no, I forgot he has SR. I'm like, oh yeah, they haven't cast any spells for his SR, so we're getting
Yep,
mad.
no spells.
I don't know if you guys are even gonna cast any on him. This party.
See,
doesn't-
this is the ingenuity of my War Priest build, is I only cast on myself.
Yeah,
It's kind of
exactly.
what Blood Ragers are. They're like, help myself and go beat on things.
So your claws, what do they count as in terms of like damage types? You have Bane on, right?
Yeah.
So that counts as at least as a +2 versus guy. At
Right,
least.
it's a +1 amulet, so it's technically a +3, and then
That's what I need to hear.
magic. Yep.
You go through his DR then, because +3 counts as silver.
Yeah.
So let's see, that's 16 plus 8 damage for a total of 24. Okay,
Yay.
but he is still up.
Yeah,
looks like
if only I could
he's-
hit more, that'd be cool.
Yeah, he's got a pretty high AC. He's no pushover.
I wish I was hasted. Wink. Somebody.
Don't look at me.
Dang.
I'd do it for myself if you didn't notice.
Yeah. I'll stay where I am though. No need making a move all over the place.
Okay. This guy is going to move up and attack Raziel.
Also stop
Naturally.
power attacking. I guess there's that.
32. That hits, right?
Yep.
Hold up a minute. What's his bonus? It's +24, right? So I've been rolling 28 damage to you with his falchion.
Rude. That's
And,
the first time I've taken damage. A long time.
This guy is gonna also come up and attack you.
What?
Misses. All right, I'll say it's your turn.
Awesome. I'm going to. Come on, click. 46. I don't have Healing potions. I'm just going to fly up to the ceiling.
Okay, you fly up about 10 feet.
Yep, that's where I'm going to be.
Do you cast a spell?
It's a trap.
Yes.
I figure, I mean, that just takes a move action, so you have still
I'm
have
going
standing.
to cast haste on everyone.
Okay. On it. Everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can hit everyone else. They're all within
Yeah.
30 feet of each other, I think.
It's not a 30-foot sphere, or is it?
It's not
Yeah, everyone
around
has to
him,
just
it's around where he casts.
Yeah, he could just target. He can hit people as long as they're all within 30 feet of each other. So he could put it on the three of you because you guys are all about like the furthest
But,
two
yeah.
apart are
Can
Brugar and
Gorg
Raziel, which are
help?
about 30 feet away.
Brugar's up high, though, and I'm down low.
He's only like 10 feet in the air-ish.
I don't know if Gorg gets it
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
of
He
the
doesn't need
because
it.
of the height.
Probably
But-
not.
Yeah.
But these three all get it.
Okay. Okay.
You guys have
Actually,
haste.
Oh, that feels
Gorg-
I mean,
good.
I already had effective haste, but that's fine.
Yeah, but you get the +1 to hit at least. So there's
True.
that.
And the reflex
And
save.
And AC goes up by 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
That's your turn then, I'm guessing.
Sweet.
You know, Pathfinder rocks. There's lots of ACDC.
That's terrible.
Jesus Christ.
This guy is going to move around and run down the stairs and pick up the falchion. He's no longer disarmed. But he's down at the bottom of the stairs now and not next to anybody. He's kind of in an awkward spot. I can remove this guy from the combat tracker. He dead. This guy's turn. You know, Mike, they just took some really nasty damage. It looks like his wounds do heal up a little bit. But he still looks really badly hurt. He's got a 5-foot step away from Savath.
Oh, that's what I like. Makes me feel good.
Makes you feel powerful.
Yeah.
And he looks down, he
should've had step
glowers
up.
down at Raziel, who crit him, and he didn't like that very much.
They all are after me now. Please let him cast a
And
spell that does
he's-
energy drain.
He says, feel the embrace of oblivion, and he uses
Uh-oh.
that same ability he tried using on Brugar. Roll a fortitude save.
It's not a death effect, though, is it?
This is not a death effect.
Actually, I shouldn't be upset, honestly. Fortitude save. More like... Please?
You save.
You're fine.
Okay. Well, I take half, right? Or
Take
not?
half damage.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I don't have the health pool that you guys have.
You take 19 damage. Cold damage.
Okay,
Feel
I'm pretty cool.
feel the cold emptiness of the void fill you to the bone, but you know, it's not
Dude, why couldn't he just cast, like, Innervation on me? That would be pretty good.
Yeah, he doesn't have that spell.
Damn.
Gorg.
He didn't drop down, he just backed up, right? From
He
Savath.
just backed up. He's still up in the air.
Gorg is going to... Oh, good question. Gorg will...
Finish him.
Wait for the Hero Lab to load over. We're gonna continue
one
the
other thing, though, too.
performance.
On his turn, also, when he glowers down at you, you feel kind of this intensity behind his stare down at you. You're not sure what that's about, maybe, but something happened.
Gorg is going to tumble away. Let's see
Okay.
if he succeeds at that. To here?
He just tumbles instead of 5 foot.
Oh, I guess I can 5 foot step. Okay, yeah, I just, yeah,
Mhm.
Duh. Okay, if I was 5 foot, and I'm gonna use the wand and heal.
Heal Raziel.
Yeah, for some reason I thought I was going further, but yeah.
I mean, you're going
I
diagonal.
just saw you say that
7.5.
my mic's picking up my keyboard.
Haha,
Yeah, I
here's
think you
your
said like
4
hours ago. I
HP.
just saw that
Who said that?
in Discord. Secret
Oh,
said that.
yeah, that was
Oh.
a long time ago.
I pasted an image in there and didn't read it, so
Yeah.
let me just change my
All right, Raziel
sensitivity a
heals for
little bit.
4. Hooray!
Hooray! He's helping.
+4. 4.
A little bit helps.
That 4 is going to be just enough that I don't get knocked unconscious and then I get perma killed.
Excellent.
All right, this guy is going to take the opportunity to be ineffective multiple times in a turn because he's going to full attack.
I'm
Prepare yourself.
going to try and type loud real quick.
Yeah,
if it
my
picks up.
body is ready.
37 for the
Seems
first
like it didn't
attack.
pick up.
Oh, so close.
Verse 38, right?
38.
He misses.
Wait, you have haste now. Is it 39?
No, maybe it might be 38 because of haste. I don't know.
I thought it was 38 before.
Hey, there's an auto hit. I don't think
There's
he's
an
going
auto
to
hit.
a crit. No, he doesn't. But he does hit you.
Hit me with your best shot.
That was his best shot. Oh, damn. 27 damage.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it.
Okay.
He's also going to try to bite you with his werewolf bite. I misses. All right. He full attacks you. That's his turn.
Yeah.
Raziel, you got a couple guys right in your face with falchions.
5 foot step.
This
And
guy
I'm going for the big boy.
This guy steps up with you.
Oh,
Shit, I forgot they could do that. What are the odds they actually have combat reflexes? In order to have step up, they probably need combat reflexes.
No, it's not a prereq for it.
Not okay. I
I'll
don't
tell you
know.
that much.
Yeah.
But they might have it. Well, you don't know.
Is it worth it? I can do one ranged attack. I can do 2 ranged attacks at him, and if he attacks me both times, I know he has combat reflexes. Fine. Okay, I'll kill the close guy.
All right.
you do you, boo.
Wait, when I did that last time, the guy didn't take attack opportunities, did he?
You killed him first. With
Yeah,
melee
but I
attacks.
missed them. Oh, they're melee. That's right. Yeah, I'm doing melee. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that again. I'm going to assume I'll need all attacks.
This guy's taken 5 damage total. So
I'm going to assume I need all attacks. If I don't, for whatever reason, I will re-roll a ranged attack for
Okay,
whatever ones
fair.
weren't needed.
That's fair.
Okay. So switch to melee. Turn off deadly aim. Turn off point blank. I'm saying it out loud just so you know what I'm going through for this. Okay, go to this one.
I don't feel bad.
Switch to melee. I hope I don't need to recalc. I'm just going to roll it.
It's probably fine.
Oh my god. I see lots of green.
I see nothing.
I see nothing.
Well, I'm taking this because I have 3 chances to crit. So
Oh, Jesus.
we're
What
using
is
this.
going on?
Alright. You're going to put it
Oh,
on.
God.
It's there.
He's a master of
yeah.
photoshopping. That's what's happening. He's figured it out.
I have these prepared
He
in
has
advance
templates ready to go.
with
Yeah.
with the
Next-
previous rolls already in there.
Are the dice in
level.
the same places as
Next
the other
fucking
screenshot?
level there. All right.
No.
First attack you hit on this doofus.
I mean, I can't possibly roll this and have the dice show up like this without it being a real roll.
mm,
And if I did it beforehand, you would have seen it in the logs.
you went and made your own campaign with like it's
And I knew what your background was going to be. I knew exactly what the
No.
map was going to look like.
no, you just copy pasted it just now.
Oh,
Fast. You're really
damn.
fast. I'm impressed at how fast you are. All right. So let's see. You get a crit to do a bunch of damage. Then you do some more damage. Then you crit him again for some more damage.
Are you going in the right attack order, by the way?
Yeah, I went first
Okay.
attack, ace
Yeah.
attack, second iterative, which is also a crit, which kills him, and you have one attack left on your second with your Seaborn or your adamantine spellstoring dagger. It's the only one.
Okay, I'm going to toss that. Actually, yeah, I'll toss it the main guy. Why not?
Okay.
Okay, let me put this back to range before I forget. And I didn't say I was turning anything off, so I guess I'll keep deadly aim on.
Okay.
I have to
That's
go check all the check boxes.
Very unlikely to hit thing because your second iterative and this guy's AC is very high.
Oh yeah, but
In fact,
never know.
It's especially high.
Could be a 20.
Could
So
be.
just take the second attack then.
It's the super highest.
Please tell me it goes. It was a nat 20. I swear. Do you see it?
I do see it. So yeah, and you confirm your and you released your spell as well.
And I bestow a curse on him.
All right, what do you have to do? A fort save? That doesn't even matter. Let's find out.
You want me to roll a caster level?
Roll. Oh yeah, we gotta roll first caster level. Also, roll your bane damage.
Right.
Was that the main dagger? Yeah, it's the same dagger.
Oh yeah, and add the 2 to the damage. And does the bane damage? That multiplies because it's an enhancement bonus. Is that right?
The flat 2 multiplies.
Okay,
2d6
so I did not include the 2 at all. So add 4 to the crit damage.
I got it.
Then another 6.
Oh, I don't see the bane damage you roll. It was 6.
I rolled a 6. It was a
Okay.
1 and a 5.
I'll take your word.
I'm not going to copy paste that one.
I don't have to roll a fort save or will save or whatever the fuck it is for bestow curse because as you hit him, you see his body just burst into flames as a loud shriek happens,
Oh.
and the structure around kind of you feel like a weird. You think you almost feel like a tremble, but you're not sure if like on the ground, but you're not really sure if that's just your imagination or not. But he shrieks out, and his body shrivels away,
Oh.
and he is dead.
And this is where you said it's probably going to miss. Nat 20.
You rolled the nat 20. You actually, let's see, you would have hit on a 19 as well. I'm going to pull back the curtain slightly here. That thing where he looked down at you, he actually activated Smite Evil on you, or Smite Good rather on you. So his AC was even higher. He gave himself a additional, I think, +3 to, yeah, he gave himself an additional +3 to his AC versus you. So his AC.
I'm neutral.
Are you?
Yeah, Gosri's a neutral deity, and I'm neutral.
Oh, okay, well, in that case, it wouldn't matter.
Gosri just hates all things unnatural, whether they're good unnatural or bad unnatural. I play it a lot as good, but
yeah, he just assumed you were.
I'm actually neutral.
It would have missed, or he still had AC at 34, so your first attack, for example, would have missed. But yeah, you got him down. We're technically still kind of in combat here for the moment because there's still some gnolls that are up.
Yeah, we'll tidy him up.
Beauregard, it's your turn. Do you do anything here?
Yeah, I'm gonna pound the shit out of these.
It's like whack-a-knoll. Whack-a-knoll, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna full round the guy next to me.
Okay. Let's see. Those all hit. And that is enough to explode this guy. He's dead.
Alright. I'm gonna keep my stance here and turn my attention towards this dude.
Yeah, he's on the
I'm
ground.
like
He's down
defending
the
the.
stairwell.
Oh, he's on the stairwells? Okay.
Yeah, he went down the stairs to pick up the falchion that you disarmed earlier that
Mhm.
flew down there. So he
Then
went,
I can just like 5 foot fly over here now.
yeah, up above the stairs then. Yep. Looking down at him from like 10 feet up. Yep. Savath.
Do I still have the prayer on me?
Yes, technically you do still have the prayer on you.
I'm gonna
That is-
fly charge at this guy and bite at it
Oh, okay.
with all stuff, power attacks and whatever, with things. And this is not outsiders, so don't get that bonus.
Yeah, this one's not an outsider. Let's see here. I gotta figure out what they're doing here. Their master's dead, but the fact that they're lycanthropes complicates a little bit in the sense of what they do here. Like, if they weren't lycanthropes, they'd probably just all surrender.
So if I hit, I do a lot of damage.
You do hit, and you do a lot of damage.
Alright.
Nice, below half. It's in the orange now. Alright. On his turn, he's gonna make a will save. He continues just ferociously to fight you. He turns to Savath and attacks with the falchion.
Okay.
27?
Yes.
So you take 29 damage. Another falchion attack. 18, does that hit? I'm guessing not.
No. He hits harder than his boss.
Yeah, he does. He just doesn't have as many attacks, and he's a lot easier to hit. That misses. His bite misses. This guy is dead. I'll say it's your turn.
I'm staying up here.
I guess Brugar killed the guy anyway with the other thing, but he actually had one more attack he could have done. Because he had haste. Alright, you stay up there. This guy is going to... He sees what is going on, and let's see, he's not next to anyone here. He is going to... He's going to run away. He runs out the front, this open door over here.
I'm gonna run away, never say goodbye.
He runs over here, and he sees Taria in his way. He's like, shit.
Taria gets one shot.
Wait, where was that
Gorg.
guy at?
He just ran past... That guy ran past you guys through the door you guys came through.
He didn't provoke at all. Okay. No.
He did not provoke because Brugar was 10 feet up in the air above him, and he ran. Yeah, everyone else is over on the left side over here, so he ran over that way, double moved.
All right. Once my hero lab is okay with me switching over, okay. Gorg is coming close to running out of performances here. He's going to continue his performance.
Combat's almost over though.
And did it seem like these things had DR to Savath?
No, Savath was having. Oh, actually, yes, yeah, it does seem like they have DR.
Okay.
But anyone who made the knowledge Arcana check earlier knows that it's because they have DR still.
Gorg is going to 5-foot step, get a flank, and bite.
Okay. That hits.
What the hell? Oh, I typed D25. I was like, that's not right.
D25.
Yeah.
That's a D25.
Yeah,
So
I'm
that's
tired.
a real dice.
I got numbers all over the place. So.
Yeah. All right.
This is a
Gorg
vital
does,
strike. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I didn't mention
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Gorg does some damage.
Yay!
But yeah, it looks like it resisted some of it.
Yeah.
This guy, this guy's dead. Delete him from the tracker. All right, Raziel, it's your turn. You saw one. There's the one over there that's flanked right now, and then there's one that kind of ran past you out the store.
Yeah, so I was trying to recreate my attacks to see if that would fix the issue, and I haven't really finished.
No, I don't think so, because when you rolled the Bane damage, it didn't go through too. So I think it's some weird server thing.
Yeah, well,
Because that one you just manually rolled, and it still didn't see it.
it's unfortunate.
Weird.
So
Yeah. Hopefully it's just something weird on the servers, and it'll be fine next time.
I don't remember what all my
We've
stuff
never
was.
ran into this before, so. Did you delete your other attacks?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
God.
Rip.
I'm just I have one of them left. So I didn't mean to, but like it freaking lagged whenever I was hitting the delete button, and then it just like deleted everything, and then one of them just came back. So it's like
This
really
is why I
sketch.
just manually roll now. Just
Yeah, no, it's
yeah.
I'm almost done. I mean, I'm just gonna run out here and throw a single dagger at this guy.
Okay.
So let me
Yeah, this
get it
shit's
out
always worked for me.
here. Actually, I have haste. I can go even further.
If you want.
Yeah, I'll go here. Then attack him point blank. I know it's always worked before today. So I am not 100% that this is right. Let me just double check one thing. This needs to be strength on the damage. Okay, I think this is right because it matches the other one pretty close. I probably don't need two weapon fighting, so I had 2 do the attack.
Okay. Well, it don't matter. Since AC is super low. You hit him.
And then the damage is there. Pretty sure it's right.
Some damages to him.
Dude, this is weird. It keeps like duplicating my attacks now. I don't understand what's going on.
All right, Brugar.
Ha! Alright, Brugar. Well, the only ones that are up are like this one and the one outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgon Svath got this one probably.
Yeah, I'll let you guys take care of it. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's as far as I can go with one fly. And did he get hurt yet, or did you miss your dagger?
Hasted,
No, he hit.
so...
Oh, I'm hasted now?
Yeah, you have haste now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I will say cast haste on you guys. That's why I was saying last round you actually could have done one more attack.
Oh, this
but
guy's
you down him with
fucked,
those
man.
3 anyway.
I'm a pile driver.
Okay.
Comes the hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. And I'm gonna make a free trip attack. Free trip.
Not doing the bull rush, just the trip.
Just the trip, yeah.
Okay.
Which is slightly higher now because of haste. Still fighting defensively. Or not defensively, combat expertise.
Combat expertise, yep. Yeah, that'll do it.
Bam.
Strip.
I look at
Saval.
Tari and say, "Oh, we almost let this one get away. Sorry about that."
We'll be just a moment longer.
You got this guy. You got some haste on you. Secret?
I'm here. My hero lab was
okay.
fucking up.
Everything's broken today, man.
I don't know why.
Solar
Hero Lab's
flares.
So it is not happy. My computer and Hero Lab just are not happy with each other. So I gotta figure out.
That's something
what's
we
going
always
on.
joke about at work when like there's a bug in the code and it's like I have no idea what's going on. It must be a solar flare
Yeah,
manipulating the electrons on the machine.
seems reasonable.
Yep.
Okay. So now that I'm made it over and I have a flank, so I hate this so much. Okay, full round, and we're gonna start with a bite.
Okay. Yep.
That's the damage.
Okay. You do some damage to him.
Claw. Claw.
Both hits. And you have a haste attack as well. And this is on the ground, so if you wanted to land, you could do wing attacks too.
Well, let me do the claw damages here.
Dang.
All right.
Bot's
It looks
strong.
like not all the damage is going through, but you hit him. You do damage to him. That hits.
Savath, use wing attack.
A bite or the wing attacks?
This is the bite haste attack.
Okay.
Is he still up?
He is still up.
Okay, then I'll put my
Damn.
feet down and attack with the wings.
Dude, dragons get so many attacks. What the hell?
Yeah, this guy's got DR versus your attacks is what's making it hard.
This is both wing attacks.
Dragons are
They
broken.
both hit. None of
It's
those
still
damages go through.
Oh my god. It's DR10?
It is
Oh my
DR10.
god.
DR10 silver.
Alright, she's just.
Oh wait, no, actually,
But
this
that's equivalent to
Hold on.
1 gold though.
Well, this is
this
the
guy's
boss,
DR5
so...
silver. Because this guy, I was messing that up. So he should have taken more damage here. How much more damage?
Right, because this is Sabat.
5
5,
damage?
10, 15, 20, 25,
He
30.
hit with 6 attacks. So okay, he is dead. The last wing attack is enough to kill him because his
Yay!
DR is actually not as strong as the other guy. The other guy are DR10. Well,
We did it!
you guys were getting through it because you had you guys had like the Bane versus him,
Right.
so it made it count as silver versus him. So he was actually easier to damage for you than these guys.
Because I was getting
Except
the
for his
plus
AC being really
3.
high, because his AC was 34 and these guys' AC was 26.
I mean,
or
I just
24.
had the bonus of it, yeah.
So if Bane isn't working against a creature I'm attacking, is my weapon no longer effective plus 3? Against
Yeah,
that
it's only
creature?
+ 1 then.
Gotcha, okay.
That's correct.
As far as the enhancement bonus to overcome DR.
Right.
Well, and you're to hit. Like you have a -2. Like
And
you have a +2
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're using the
Yeah, I
right
know
target
that.
for the Bane as well. So yeah.
Mhm.
All right, I can remove this guy from the combat tracker. I'll say
Combat side?
nope. There's one guy still up.
Wait, where?
The guy next to Brugar. He's prone, but he's still
Oh,
there.
he's not dead. Oh, he's not dead yet.
I'll say, do you do anything?
No.
No.
I just
Okay.
assumed Brigard took care of it.
Taria's just gonna move away.
About to pound
She's
his
gonna
face.
eat.
Taria,
Eek.
save yourself.
She moves away. She doesn't withdraw action. This guy is
Crawl away. Oh,
he's going to attempt to stand up, which will provoke.
Brugar. Knock him back down.
Take your attack opportunity.
I'm going to forsake the attack of opportunity and
Oh.
instead tell him. Is he carrying?
Yeah, he's still carrying he's carrying his falchion still.
I tell him if you drop the falchion, we won't kill you.
He drops the falchion and then he runs.
And then I laugh.
You let him leave. Alright. He runs off the map. We can exit combat now.
I move here,
you
cast
don't-
the air blessing on my. Wait, is it a natural creature? The gnoll.
I mean, a gnoll is a natural creature. A werewolf gnoll is not a natural creature.
Okay, I have to kill it.
You're gonna try
I
to kill it?
cast the air blessing on my Seaborn dagger so that it does not take penalties, range increment penalties. And then
Okay.
I throw it as hard as I can at it.
Okay, you try to throw it at it. Go ahead and roll it.
Hold on,
I-
Rizio.
I-
They need to know
I
what
did-
happened here, and he's the only survivor. Remember that
I-
dead men
unnatural.
tell no tales.
Well, we'll see. I know his health, so we'll see if you kill him.
I'm not sure Raz thinks the same way Brugard does.
All right, you hit him. He doesn't die. He takes more damage as he's running away. But he does run away. He
Okay, then I know at least I tried. I give up because I don't want to try and chase him down, even though I maybe could with the haste.
Maybe.
What round are we on? 8.
We
Okay.
are
I just need to know how many
round
rounds
8.
things I've used. I drop all buffs that are rounds or like the sacred armor and sacred weapon. At
And we
least.
are out of combat, and that
Mhm.
took us right up for the 4-hour mark. I mean, we had
Yeah,
a
that was good.
break, but that was about where I wanted us to end. So, we will pick up next session. I'm assuming you guys will have questions for Jerkface McOracle up here.
Yeah, he's still alive-ish.
He's
right?
still alive and unconscious up there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I used
Yeah.
3 fervors.
There's also some more stuff in this building. You might be able to find some stuff about. But,
6.
yep, we will pick up next session.
All right.
Yeah. That's
Should
kind of
we
Can I-
mark any experience?
Can I heal people?
Yeah.
I can get you some XP. Yeah, give me a minute.
Cool.
Nice.
Get that
Yeah,
all.
that was fun. Nice, fun combat.
Can I heal during this time, Pluto?
Sure.
All right.
You can go use some resources to heal while everyone's still here.
I'm gonna cast Cure Serious on myself because Razel #1 importance. Plus 23. That's probably good enough.
Wrong bouton. All right.
And then
So-
I'll prepare my other 2 open slots as Cure Serious. I'll cast them both on Brugar. So, wow, you heal for 24 plus 29. So, 53.
Open up my calculator here. I guess I could do this as a roll instead. Use the roll calculator.
Brugar,
no.
did you hear that?
What was that?
You heal for 53.
Okay, cool.
I use as long as we have like 15 minutes here or whatever for me to prepare my spells.
Thank you.
And then
what's
I don't
that?
know what everyone else's health is at.
Yeah, I don't know if what everyone else will be. If you're gonna spend 15 minutes preparing new spells, then yeah, I don't know if everyone's what would people be doing during that time. I guess.
Huh?
I mean,
Is it?
I guess there
oh.
won't be combat anyway, so that we could say
Yeah.
this happens afterwards.
it can be after. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what anyone else's health is at, so I don't know who needs heals.
Yeah.
So total XP is gonna be
Yeah,
21,600 XP.
How much?
20,600, okay.
Oh my god.
Is it the total or each?
That is a total for each.
Okay.
Everyone gets 21. I'd already divided it by 4.
Damn.
Okay, not enough.
How far away are you guys?
12, almost 13.
12
Yeah, we're
experience.
close.
Yeah, you guys should level up after next session, which is perfect.
Yeah,
Give you
with
your level up
numbers
right
like
before you guys
that,
get one
yeah.
more level up before the final
14.
boss fight, basically.
Alright, cool.
I'll say plus 49 total from those 3.
You know what I think I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and just have you guys get your level up now, because you guys are gonna get some experience probably from the information you get from this guy when you talk to him.
So just prepare the level up for next session.
Yeah, prepare the level up for next session. Like, you won't have it right at the beginning of the session, but you'll get the level up
Okay.
next session probably. So have that ready for me if you would.
So my health bar thing is messing up, and it's not even doing addition now.
Weird.
Yeah,
I
roll
have
20 must be like screwing up or something.
roll 20
Something.
upset.
Yeah.
It just
See,
adds it as plus 49 to it.
Okay, that's very strange.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, now I did.
Oh, I typed it in manually.
Okay.
Secret, how much
Weird.
health does Savath have? Are you pretty hurt?
Oh.
She's at 102 out of 199 is what I see.
Okay. You're just gonna get the rest of the heals, which are just light.
Okay.
So 8, 16, 24 for Savath.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Well, you get 24 health.
Cool.
I'm Raziel, I'm helping. That's all my heals.
I'm just
Well, that's almost all my heals. But
close to here a
we're
lot, but
fine.
I'm raging, so I don't really know what that
Oh,
means.
I mean, if you don't want it, then I can just give it to Ase instead.
Yeah, give it to him, and Gord
All
will
right,
just
Ase gets
wand
24.
me.
Okay, Ron.
All right. Well, I
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun this session.
Yeah, I like it.
Getting
It was a
into
good
it.
Yeah,
combat.
for sure. It's good combat.
I'm excited to get this concluded.
Ron, you never answer me on Discord messages.
I'd have
What?
to see.
He answers my Discord messages.
Did
but he just
you?
doesn't like it.
I know you did not.